Good evening, good night, good morning, good afternoon worldwide. This is City Hall. You know, we can't stall, can't fall. Keep it real around here. Yes, man. All right, so we are past. You soon see melting pot running set speed. So we're going to start the show. But hear this now. Remember, we have some documents I want to show you. CIA documents from the 70s and the 80s. I want to show you these things. And tell me one now. We're going to start today with Sir Michael Manley. When I hear it from his mouth, we're really going to hear the lies we say I got to tell. And then we're going to the document like tomorrow, the other day, and them things. Because we're going to go down in it. But we'll start from Michael Manley first. And next thing again, Andrew Holness must sit up on the ballot. Not true, Pastor Ricky?
Definitely. Him have to come off. Him not qualify.
Not qualified.
Qualify.
Yes. Him can't qualify. I'm going to show you something when he put out now about Women's Day. And him a boast about woman, but one thing I tell him, him come flap himself again. The guy have to stop playing politics with things. And think before him talk. Because I'm going to play the video and I'm going to flap him again, you know. I'm going to flap him again. Him to have respect for trendsetters, here. Him. And stop going like him want to trick the people, them and run out for say, me do this, you don't do nothing. You don't have no respect. Remember, when you say, woman, let me tell you something before I start this. Remember me say this. I'm going to play him, I want to hear the bull crap when I talk about 5 women and him and the first woman. Listen to me. You don't have no higher seat for all in Jamaica than the prime ministership. The first female will open every door. So you can turn anything, it's Portia seems similar. So when him come and talk him back a crap, him just go sit down with that. It's like Barack Obama, you see him open up the door so you'd have, what's your name the other day? The vice president.
Kamala Harris.
Kamala. And you have other black people there so and whoop up. But remember, him are the first one where you see up there so, the black man there so. When I talk with somebody you want to see. Yes, Portia seems similar. The first, and then we have to go through that, you know, because we now go Maxine Henry Wilson, the first educator, where she was the Minister of Education to Maxine Henry Wilson. And the first, Portia seems similar again. When she locked up Jack Smith, she was what kind of minister? Yeah? And then you can go through how much. So we're not going to that. We attack the prime ministership. So anything we might talk come because she opened the door for that. Maybe you might have turned a minister and you run this and you run Ministry of Labour. But remember, she's the first female prime minister. No office we might talk about higher than that. A matter of fact, she fight for it. Nobody know appoint her to it. She fight for that. Not no greater than that. So make him come off and crap with him attack. Okay? So we're gonna start. We're gonna start the show here. I will see some people to, by the way. Friday when I'm gonna use the shovel and then them spend much billion and thing. We see some PMP fool them and say matter about what my friend them never look funny. Now gonna play that too, you know. That guy have to come out for the ballot. You know, when them come and talk some things and try to politicize something, sometimes it hurt me heart. You know. Me have to ask, why am I do this? When get out of doing these things? Eh? Now gonna show them. Make us start the show here. Make us start the show.
Trendsetter, I'm going to build on some of this place. Tell the boy, the ball come on. Build on some the ball back and no man. See, anyway, go some. Don't have a trendsetter, don't some run the place. Me no ball back and me no run rat race. Big trendsetter, don't some set the place. Me ball back man, yo yo yo. As a man says to me, you're an expansion man. Cool one in the car, I'm Ballot from. Every man jump up on the man wagon. Put them lyrics together and I do make one boy. Them don't know how to compose song. The boy them sound like cold bag and follow the hell. Them 50 and touchdown. Me visit the love get a while. I full of a tank. Run out the trendsetter. No one from set the place. Me never love a come and me no run rat race. Big trendsetter they want some set the place. Never love a come on. Yo, brethren, to perform a state show and up for them up the rest. Yes, take some juice and smoke too big at the festival. Naturally, where we drop down and dead. Get nervous and I know what to say. Yo, loads not follow what them a think. Man a vegetarian and me no smoke nor drink. When me up on the mic all the moon start blink. I have the iceberg on the Titanic sink. Man a big trendsetter, no one come set the place. Me follow back a man come in a run rat race. Big trendsetter, no one come set the place. Me no follow back a man.
Yeah, man, them been up daily, you know, people. Daily. A show you're gonna be a show. Real show around here, so. Yeah, this is a show. Okay? Alright, so we could start from the Prime Minister. So them on Friday, him go down a road across Crawford. Maybe, you know, him gonna go look for road, so I'm gonna look for road. Right? Yes, I'm gonna look for road down there. And under these guys, you know, yes. Them a break thing for it. Say them a proper road. Proper up for look good, you know. Yes. And come up short of everything we matter about. I talk about houses and where NHC are building now. And I give to some other people and make the other people might have 290 houses by themselves. So that don't make no sense. Right? And I tell you about the houses they might have sewage and road for drive pan and yeah, then they must have road and what kind of foolishness this matter? Now you have Women's Day, International Women's Day. And Holness come up with this, so I'm going to play Pastor Ricky right now. Him come up with this. Him come up with this and him start take this blame at him and what him do. And him don't understand. If you have the highest office in the land, the Prime Ministership, yes, where she can be, and Mama P come from way down there, so, in the trench. Nobody never put her, she fight her back for turn even the leader. Then me just sketch you like bug Tumblebug and put them there and take Chameleon and put her here so. Mama P work her way up the ladder. Me not talk, she jump the ladder. And she run. And I like him and Joe Holness. Where Bruce just take and put and nobody never challenge him when him going down to turn Prime Minister. She have to fight. She did challenge PJ before, you know. She fight for reach to the top. She fight and reach to the top and run from councillor to MP to minister until she reach where she reach. She do that. Yes? The highest office in the land. So what she do is break the glass ceiling and open door for any other woman.
Yeah.
Where him come with that so is bull crap. Me don't know what he must say, but let me tell him this. Because them don't reach up that stage, you know. So if she up there so that me, you can't go have them now and do anything. Instead, him a try to look at glory for himself. Why you not just ease yourself, man? Why you not think before you talk? Eh? Look on this. Look on this. Look here. International Women's Day. Hear this. Hear this.
Together to celebrate the strength and resilience of Jamaican women on International Women's Day. And it's more than just the courtesy record. It is truly a reaffirmation of the commitment of the government to women. It is
you hear this, people of the government to women. What am I say?
a demonstration of the progress that the nation has made, particularly by supporting and empowering women. And as Prime Minister, I am proud to stand at the helm of a government that recognizes the vital contributions of women to the success of our country. I'm especially proud of the women that serve in my cabinet, 5 women, and I believe that would be the most ever in any cabinet.
Yeah, this dog. Even any cabinet. I can't do follow him, you have to do your facts check. I don't know who will run him down. But you hear this, and look here. Him appoint them, you know. Hear this now, hear this.
And the women who serve as members of parliament in the parliament, and forgive me if I point out that the Jamaica Labour Party has 11 members
the Jamaica Labour Party, I don't know what this again.
of parliament. And I believe that would have been the most women serving in parliament at any time in our history.
Hear this.
We note as well that 38% of the Senate are women.
Remember him say the Senate, you know say it part up, him say 38, all right.
Yes.
Look who are clap, look
I
there.
don't mean to brag, but I have appointed the first cabinet secretary.
Look at what is this now, people? In my pint. Nobody know pint. Listen. Portia struggle and break the glass ceiling. You know about them about cabinet secretary, you have ambassadors, Aluma Samba, and the one of them woman all over the place. Portia got the highest seat in the country. I don't know who and him run competition, Pastor Ricky, but they stupid because cabinet secretary to the position as a prime minister will break the ceiling. And this guy coming and running and attacking bag of crap. What happened to him?
Yeah.
She made it possible.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure this stand for Mama P, the first female prime minister in Jamaica, as you said. Him should have acknowledged her on Women's Day because Jamaica has never had a female prime minister before. But the partisanship of him and the corruptness of his heart will not allow him to give credit to any member of the People's National Party. Now, I'm saying one thing that is so significant that his party have 5 women in it, his cabinet in parliament, but they are missing in action when it comes to women issues in Jamaica. How many women, as we seen, been assaulted, violated, mutilated, missing, unalive, but you have never heard them speak on the women's issues or show their sympathy and empathy to the families that are grieving for those women that have been, mutilated, unalive, abused, mistreated by men. Those women in his party, they only speak on issues as it relates to females in their government, but not women totally in Jamaica. So when him say have women in his party, in his parliament, they're missing in action as it relates to women's issue, as it relates to female girls, little girls issues that, we have never heard them come out and speak on issues. They try to take credit for something that they're missing in action on. Missing in action.
True. And now with that now, an International Women's Day. And the man say him just say, we in Jamaica have the first female prime minister. We have female ambassador to US Aluma Samba. We have them, him no matter with that. Him a show about secretary. Him a pint. Post a similar fight that I reach up there, so. Yeah? Yes, up there, so.
But Father Lord,
and this guy, him don't even recognize her.
Yeah. But Father Lord,
that.
Michael Manley passed laws and regulations, fight for champion women's issue, like women's pay, equal pay for women.
Michael Manley do that.
Right. What at 9 years, what have he passed to empowered women in Jamaica? Absolutely nothing.
Nothing. I hear these people, him do the first, yes, still the highest ceiling will break. That means any woman can get any job. Where must say no make no sense. When you have a woman can beat the odds and go to prime minister, it done this up. Eh? Him sick, man. Here you know.
Who is a woman? The first female Minister of Foreign Affairs. The first female Minister of Finance. And of course, the first head of the Armed Forces of Jamaica, and only one of 2 internationally. These women are leaders, decision makers, and trailblazers, and they.
Which one are they? Hey, go outside. Go outside.
Listen, Kamina break U.S. Kamina Johnson Smith breach U.S. FARA Act. The FARA Act is when she set up a global diaspora, Jamaica Diaspora Council in Jamaica, headed by those in the government that did not register that charity foundation with the U.S. Department of Justice. That's a violation. So it must celebrate criminality. And there's no way you can set up a foundation in Jamaica and solicit funds from people in the United States and did not register it with the U.S. government. That's an illegal act and it's a breach of the U.S. FARA Act. And then when you look at Favor, you know, she's not the real finance minister. She's just the face of the finance ministry. To show you that she's not the real finance minister, she couldn't even articulate the budget that she read out last week in Parliament. She was struggling because she's not doing the fight. She's not the head of the finance ministry. When you look at, well, with all due respect to the commander of the army, we're going to leave she alone. But when you look at Babsy, who's supposed to be the gender, you know, the gender minister, that has done absolutely nothing for women in Jamaica. So he must celebrate foolishness. Him just a highlight.
I'm sick in my head. Because cabinet secretary, you have work on that. A cabinet secretary, the job we have is a woman did have that before. Is a woman did have that. A matter of fact, nobody tough her in it. She run for it. She run for the lead and win. She gets it over, run for it. She and Peter Phillips go ahead and it. She and Patterson go ahead and it before, you know. Yes. She go for it. And what she do? She win election with it too, you know. She win election. Turn Prime Minister. And she see man St. Jack Smith a prison.
Right.
Yes.
And if him did really celebrate woman, what am I do with George Wright back in the Parliament?
We don't
woman
know.
with stool.
But no, but when him say, brother, if that me show you how him does, him small-minded till him stupid, because they can't have no higher. You know the office now. And you know a woman did have the office, that you not think. So you come and we. So you compare, but you still, you compare and say, the PMP have the first prime minister, female prime minister. Everything come under that. She set the trend for them. So when you reach that high, you know, the glass ceiling breaks, so anybody can come. That means more prime minister can come out of this. Anybody else can come out of this. I remember, you know, you have minister, you know, busy if you have finance, or your education like Maxine and Wilson, or your health, or your this, because it's set already. Portia was minister too. Maxine, enough of them, Aluna somebody, both of them are minister before. Him just like chat bulls. Yes. Him just like compare and think him can get in a people. That's why I tell you, say him no good. Him no good. You can't have him did have the first prime minister in the JLP, then I tell you, say, well, you reach to the ceiling, you can't pass that. Yes? But nothing. You understand? Mama P was the first prime minister. You know, so you tell me, so the post, as secretary of one of them posts, beginning the prime minister post up.
No.
You don't pass that post.
Exactly.
And that's how you go. Prime minister, him can't get bigger than that. Prime minister, the post.
And him they even talk about Nanny, a national hero where fight.
Talk about nobody. No play politics. Right. And then we put the first. We. Eh? Yeah. You don't get bigger than that. So when you have the first prime minister, what that show you now, say any woman can turn anything. Whether you have a woman commissioner, police, whether you run the armed force, whether you come to the next prime minister. Whether I remember a woman a minister long time.
Right.
You check it back. You have minister, woman a minister long time. Same? Long time. But you come to a prime minister. Same? A minister of defense, right? Prime minister, minister of defense, right? Yes. Right? Yes, the minister of defense. I've controlled the army, I think. That was Portia Simpson. So if you go up that way, yeah. Saying, he won't go hold on and embarrass Jamaica more. Every time he come out and chat and them a clap. I say, look on them, how they fool, so. Stop flap yourself, because we are going to flap you, we are fact check you. And that's why I say, nobody tell about no foreign minister, and no ambassador, no, because we have them. Nobody say, okay, we have a prime minister, and that is the ceiling. That is the cap of the ceiling. And if you go and reach a woman up here, so that means any woman can hold any post. These posts smaller than the prime minister post. What happened to him? So you can't come tell me the first minister, them a minister same way. Whether in a finance, you in a education, in a Portia was a minister too. She was a counselor. She come through the rank. Eh? So tell me if when that makes sense, brother. Make any sense?
It's partisan. It's only about the JLP party.
Yeah, but when I say it don't make no sense because if you all right, so if you all right, both come and break the record. I saw for the have the record, you know. So I know both have it, but I saw for it before him. But you have people have it before them. For the man who break the first record, it stands same way. Other people come break it, but it always in a history.
Right.
So you have the first prime minister, female prime minister, she break every ceiling in every other job around Jamaica.
And that will never change in history.
It cannot change.
Right.
And them just take it from her. That for sure said them don't think before them talk. Because them like the PR.
Right.
I mean, I say a PR no make no sense. And I like your talk, say, we on our party, and we are the first, you know. A matter of fact, ask if Camille and Johnson Smith have any seat. She's a senator. He might point her to the minute. What happened to this guy? Eh? But Portia Simpson will never have a seat. St. Jack's Peter Prison when they use up the same money from out of education ministry. No, from out of St. Jack's Peter Prison when they use up the thing the money. Yes, they think the money, not the education ministry. They farm worker the money. Right? Yes. You understand? So these are the things where them they even know. You can't get bigger than that, yeah, people? So when they come out about 5 and this and that, if you break the glass ceiling as a woman, you expect him to come and say, man, my predecessor, and this and that, and, Portia Simpson, she break the ceiling. Him not do it. He must show some little insect. Tumblebug and them thing there. Mummy return when I have no sense, really. When she run them, so shut up and with a bag of people around her, yeah, boss boy. That's a finance minister. That's a finance minister. That's a embarrassment. Just hear the woman can't even put her thing them together, brother. Eh? She can't put them together. But you see them come out and international women, they don't even recognize the past prime minister. Where you get the seat from? Where you get the seat from? No, you tell me now if this guy have sense. And him don't say, yo, from as long as, mama tell people that look on him and say him talk with sense. She break the glass ceiling. She reach up there and a member and like them just an up on a platter. She fight and reach up there.
She work for it. Work.
Feet.
Put in the work. Yeah.
And then you come and show me what's tumblebug? Oh, I appoint her. First cabinet secretary, I appoint her. You can't appoint anybody, I'll haggle. Can you remember you appoint a Ginta and Queenie? So what happened to this guy? Eh?
Incompetent, man.
So if you have all of the ministry, you put a woman in it. Oh, me have the first minister on this or not. The first is, I appoint this, and we at the party, and we, when you have the highest seat, the one where you have is a woman edit.
And Mama P rescued the economy from what Bruce called it.
And the great work what him not do now.
Right.
That me telling you, point out him, go point out all these things. I want to beat him with these things.
And she put back Jamaica on the map in terms of the world economic body where it refused to even help Jamaica. Mama P did that.
Yeah, man. Him too disrespectful. Yeah, him too this is a disrespect, because you can't get bigger than that. When the Prime Minister talked, the Prime Minister laid on something, that was Mama P.
Right.
See? Whenever she did have it before. It's a woman.
Right.
So you must say with your disrespectful self.
A woman saved the economy in Jamaica. Yeah. She saved Jamaica economy and they mash up the economy where she gave. What list?
I'm sick, man. And about we have the first woman. We have the first, when the first woman break that ceiling. If you go to the highest seat in that parliament or anywhere for one country, Mama P. You can't change that and your Holness. If you have a second one and a third one, because she cracked that ceiling. So to be a secretary, and you praise it like it's about your point. A foreign minister or a finance minister where she a fine aunt. I said, it don't make no sense. You look bad.
Yeah.
Stop your foolishness.
Him not, not,
that speech there.
him never have not for celebrate, but him just a try a thing. Him just a try something for fool. The reverse psychology where him play upon the minds of the people. And that was it. And that's all him have. Him not have nothing else.
And this I hold them back, you know. This I hold them back.
Cause the woman them highlight them not do nothing great for Jamaica. What them do for Jamaica? Absolutely nothing.
People, when they mash up the country, the Mama P have a creep. Sean Peter Phillips them in and put back the country on solid path, you know. That money, that borrow money thing, they put on the trajectory. If you drop that thing there, because more higher interest rate when it's high, you know. You understand? And she do it. She do the work. Them I can't do them work. Say, mommy return, sit down. And she have a moped. She have a moped side and she have some other things, them enough. Moped in a like a push class and them thing they like the week one, some spray up. And you know, and some other people on her. Everybody circle and shout like, can I talk again? This is joke.
And yes, Dora specializes in lying. Dora is a pathological liar. So what she do for Jamaica but lie to the people?
Dora is a liar, man.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, talk about. Should I use? So Andrew, we give 0 mark on this, yeah? I'm at a minus. Because same like how the economy minus contracted minus 3.5 and then 1.8. That will give for this way, just come say. It's not good for you. You can't get bigger than the job when a woman come break the ceiling already. You can't go around that. None of them were you talk about we and woman. Judge and beat woman with chain and neck. Yes. Yeah. You understand? And I want to do that. Yes, your people in your party.
Yeah, woman beat and woman abuser.
Yes.
And then want to come celebrate women. Shame on you.
Of course. Shame on them. Them to stop it. I'm going to look on Holness now. I'm going to look on Holness better. Holness, I walk, same Friday. After them go do the PR, Raphael, him and empowering partner, empowering partner, Starkey and Hutch, you know. Yes, that are Crawford and him. Say them as Starkey and Clutch. Starkey and Clutch. Yes. You see the two of them. After them do that, them a walk. I could look at the people them, you know, please. I can't call the people them. Look on this.
Check you out. Oh, you mean? How would that never get funny? Smile.
You know, him feel small, so you know.
I'm gone to the dogs, man.
And Joe, the people them no want to see you. And I like the one them, can you imagine you attack and them now say nothing, you know, police. Yeah, give them hand for shake them no want to shake your hand. Yeah. Them are idiot, they look bad.
I'm gone to the dogs.
Oh, you mean? How would that never get funny? Smile.
Hey, brother.
This is one for the history book, Father Lawrence.
It's a history book.
The man that did popular gone to the dogs.
If he's small, so you know. No, he's small, so. Let me show you what him feel like. Him feel like one of them. Him small like one of them, yeah. That's embarrassing.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
The man, him feel small like this. Then can you imagine? And like somebody not care what them just say, let me shake your or something. You depend on how you doing. Nobody not chat to you. Them not answer you, they touch the people, them. Not even a handshake. Them not say, hey, them not in it.
Yeah. If America them there, them turn them back to him. That's a bigger insult, yeah. But it shows some popularity diminish and dwindle and finish because him have a handful of hungry belly labor right where them pay for work with him. Cause them not volunteer them time and excited and enthused. Them get paid for work with him. And it's just a small handful for a prime minister who's a 2-term and him can have woman's there and him do have an entourage a woman a walk with him. It shows that him gone to the dogs. He's a failure. I mean, this does reveal that his days are numbered in government. And he might not even win him seat. Because if you can't get an entourage of females to celebrate Woman Day, and then you buck up in some comrade, when not gain a smile, not gain a talk, not gain a handshake, turn them, fold them on in a pocket like Tanya Stevens. I mean, it's a crying shame that him gone to the dogs. This is one for the history book where people, generations from now, gonna look back on it and see the last days of this prime minister. That him now have no popularity whatsoever no more. Gone.
They no want to see me now. And him not get that. You can't carry the ICA coat and people want to see you.
Exactly.
People are starving and can't get a bank book and you alone have 28. You alone have 28.
Right.
28.
And 2 million people got to bed hungry at night, include women and children, according to the United Nations report of 2023. So all you gotta look on people where you turn your back to and you not care about them and expect them to embrace you. Nah, man. Jamaica changed. People smarter today than 10 years ago when they run for prime minister. People have access to information at the click of them at them mouse on them computer or a push of a button on them phone or them tablet. Them have access to information in real time. So people know what Wema dealing and what he's not about. So nobody not really excited about him like the lies when come out in 2015 and sold to the people them. You might go bring back the big energy company them and cause light bill for go down, electricity bill. And now them not do it. Them take out the pump them out of the pipe, the pump them out and take out the water from flowing to people's house. And people have to buy water with them chuck in a 2025. And him expect people to excited about him. Cost of living gone through the roof. When you look on the prices from 2015 compared to 2025, prices gone 2 to 3 times higher than when him first come into government than today. So who are gonna be excited about him? The whole of Jamaica leave him. Him get left behind. And that's him there now.
Yeah, we might forgot to play some things. All right, people. You know, the International Women's Day, it is a hurting so high where the Prime Minister come up and say, you know, him love play politics too much. You forgive people them credit. Well, it's true. You know, so the first woman to turn a Prime Minister, the same seat where you have, because you and she battle. She did take it from you. You come back, you win by 1 seat. And she retire. Right? You know, say she come straight up the place. You come tell me, boy, you appoint somebody and this is the first. And we the first. When we have a first woman, that's the highest scale you can go. Pan the ladder. So when you have that now, anything possible. When you move the barrier up here, that means any one of them, you see them are falling out of job. Thank God for she, because she show them say it can happen. Hard work and perseverance. And if you come and you show that respect, you them mention her, you know. You know, if you're past Prime Minister, you them say, you know, and wish Mama P and that and nothing. We don't make sense. We are the first woman, this and that. And look how much woman yes was minister back in the PNP administration. You never hear them come and say these things. It's stupid. You understand? You can't compare not where you have the first Prime Minister, sir. Lisa Anna was a minister too, you know. Look how much woman was minister. You talk about 5 a minister. How much minister? How much woman minister them did have? You want to look back in up, and you can't for them when them say 3, 5 minister, you know, woman, you know.
Yeah.
You have to look back in up. Remember, you know, I'm not even 5 of them a minister neither. So him have mummy return. Him put Camina where him put her over there, so put her in there. So who again him have? Him have athlete foot. And him have cougar. And who again? Him have the two cougar them athlete foot. The younger cougar to the older cougar.
One other done.
A cougar. Yeah, young because yes. That's a cougar. So athlete foot. That a cougar 2, and they have cougar 1. And who again? One more something there. So them call her one, you know, Tumblebug. Then call her minister to minister most information or something. Maphead. Yes. Call her minister to. So, you know, when you look on it now, Lisa Hanna was a minister. See? Sharon, think there was a minister too, don't it? You have so much minister around there.
Gabriel Morrison is a senator.
Yeah, but no. No, when I call out one of the senator, then I call about in a Portia Sims administration, much of them was minister. Same like for Michael man, they don't they remember for Michael days you have the woman a minister, you know. Maxine Henry Wilson, round there, what are them there? You understand? Yeah, man. See, I gonna beat me.
Never heard of this. But is it true that there are occasions in the society and see, you never know. And it has made me a better person. Because the look a bitch, Desmond Mackenzie was here.
It make him a better it happen and it make him a better person. It make him a better person. Eh? It happen, you know. And it make him a better person. When say I go beat him. A white man a beat up a man we call him Blacky Tutus. Him black like Pat Batterman and a white man we born a Boston a beat you. Like slave master a beat them slave.
Yeah.
If you a better person for the scale position, it's a goddamn disgrace.
Yeah. You see
it's a disgrace. And that's abuse though.
Yeah. The slave mentality where I'm still a carrying in mind. I'm not free from mental slavery. A white man beat him and in order to accept him. And instead make him a better person. Yet him a call Mark Golden, you know, them not want the white man rule them. Shame on him, man. It shows that this is an abuse. A long time the Jamaica Labour Party promote violence and abuse of people. I mean, if the former prime minister for beat the people them, for embrace them, for say how loyal them is. I mean, them fail 14 IMF tests, and then the prime minister beat them for pass a test for say how loyal they will be to his party. And
criminal test them for pass.
Yeah, criminality that, man.
Yeah, I know, because them mash up country. Remember, say I got to do 400 million and 433 million. Criminal test them get beat. Them can't do nothing, kind of man. So all of a sudden, when I turn down, I want. Oh God! No, say I got you know.
Not only that.
You know that. And let me tell you something, people. Big mama, I do. My brothers and sisters, but do a trophy, I want to send it up. The big mama, hope you take that. You got to put it up, make us see it, because I want to send a trophy to you. For the good journalism with that one there. Because if you never bust this, him that still hide it and it haunt him like monster. So this is good journalism. Where if you go on next step, big mama. We need you to go now and go deeper than that because you know more. So you need to go and call him in back, do an interview and people will listen it. And find out how much more say I go beat, how much more with Jamaican people in beat. So where more do you have to? And Deadman Mackenzie will know these things. You have to come speak up.
Yeah.
You have to come speak up. Save the people them for Christ's sake. Be truthful. Because you're proud that you're beaten.
So the GLP party we can now concede that there's a party that beat men and them have members that beat women. And then beat women with stool, and then beat members of them parliament. So it's a party that is abusive, period. Because him go on record now, you know. Him can't take back them word, you know. It's like
Yeah.
you always say, not my word. A theme word is, you know, admitting that the prime minister beat him and it make him better criminal.
Him
You know
say
what I
make him
mean?
better. Him admit. Yeah. Him say make him better. See that? Yeah.
Never heard of this. But is it true that there are occasions to say I got to physically beat you? Yeah, I'm not ashamed to say that, Cliff. And see, you never know. And it has made me a better person.
No, this unbelievable, you know.
Yeah, breaking news. This is
And it make me a better person. Uncle
prime.
Manley giving to beat a slave.
Of course.
Oh, you a man fear beat you. We're supposed to come and get your vote. And him come and block you up. Fan belt, leather, hose, everything. Stepping
People
in
are
your
waiting
face.
run him away, run him away.
Who are we beat that man? No, this is bad. Hey, people who must let go this. Because we have to help him. We have to help him. And him should not silent. That's why him get abused.
You know, in a slavery,
Right,
father.
back master.
In a slavery, you have house slave where them get favorable treatment than the field slave them. And so the house slave them get beaten to, but them love it and accept it because them feel close to the slave master. The field slave them were running from it because them tired out and them no want no more right. But him so like him love it and enjoy it as a house slave and keep embracing it. So every time Siaga and beat him send for him. And him beat him and him send for him and him beat him and him send for him. And it make him a better criminal because the whole organization of them is a criminal enterprise. It's sad.
It make him a better person.
This is sad. Oh my God.
It make him a better person. And here, and as I said before, give Big Mama and prop. Because we don't, Big Mama, them hide this. Can we hear about it long time, you know, but Muno say it because when you hear dead man himself come say this. Yes? When you hear him come say it now, you know, him get abused.
Hey, this cancel them argument about camera leader Mark Gold. Them can't call him slave owner, slave master, whatever.
No, but the master beat him.
Fee master beat
him. It's unbelievable. Oh, you know, if you don't vote for man and have man round there, man can't hold you and pop you up. You all can beat instead and beat you. And it makes you a better person.
And him need to
and
come
from a kid. That make it worse.
Yeah, from him a young man. Yeah, abuse that.
Never play it back again.
Who else get beaten? We need him for tell we.
We have to come talk. And we not stop talking about it so him come talk here.
Never heard of this. But is it true that there are occasions to say I got to physically beat you? Yeah, I'm not ashamed to say that, Cliff. And see, you never know. And it has made me a better person.
That's it to say that it has made me a better person. Or beaten to make you a better person. What you do?
If so like a
beat you, come beat you all over the place. Drop soap, take it up, do all kind of things, and then it make you a better person.
You know when it comes to domestic violence, father lonesome, you know when it comes to domestic violence and the man beat the female and she feel like she stay with him for make it better, the relationship better. I saw him sound like a domestic violence victim. I mean, shame on him to come out and say that. Oh my God.
Him said happens to make him a better person, you know, people. This make him a better person.
How did it make him a better person?
We don't know. God, him no better, not all.
Him choke the market vendor. Him choke the market.
You better mistake. Where you say, sir? Where we there, man?
Sir Byron, blessings.
I have to applaud. I have to applaud. Yeah, man. I mean, look, we have to applaud Big Mama.
Yes.
For such a good work to highlight such a situation.
Yes.
Where Jamaica has this awareness that Edward Seaga, as a politician, in terms of how he disregarded his men, right? Where he believed that he has such power over them, where he can call and have them disciplined by physically abusing them.
Mm-hmm.
And, the crux of the matter is the level of ignorance as it relates to Desmond Mackenzie, right? Accepting it to say, okay, yes, he had beaten me, and it makes me a better person.
The backside.
So let me ask Desmond Mackenzie something. Is Desmond Mackenzie saying that it is okay for someone to physically abuse you, and through the process of physical abuse, right, you can become a better person? Is that what Desmond Mackenzie is saying to the nation of Jamaica? So then when we look at this, we have to applaud the view.
Yes.
To highlight the essence of this as it relates to the violence that meted out to political representatives by Edward Seaga during his tenure. I want to say, Pastor Ricky, big up yourself. All the chat, big up yourself.
Blessings, Sir Byron.
So when you look on Desmond Mackenzie's state of mind, as it relates to how Desmond Mackenzie is processing this, is it to say that Desmond Mackenzie is telling Jamaica that nothing wrong with this? Right? Because him, Desmond Mackenzie, the beating had made him a better person. It's a shame and disgrace.
Disgraceful.
Like this, I wouldn't want him to represent me. Because
running women.
I were in Desmond Mackenzie's shoes and coming out publicly to say that, no, my son, what is it that I would expect my son to think of me and to look at me as a man, where somebody is going to call me being a political representative, and because of difference in opinion or whatever it is, a man is going to call me, you understand, and discipline me, you understand, by physically abusing me. And Desmond Mackenzie is sending a message through Jamaica that it is okay, because beating, the abuse had made him a better person. This is a disgrace to the nation.
It's disgraceful. Impossible to represent nobody neither. Him need help.
Running well was kicks.
Him need help. Him need help.
Him need help. The family, I have to call in because, me there in the kitchen. And
yes. But as I said before, no, brother, Big Mama, you see it, Big Mama, you see the whole of it, you see it. So you say we don't do bias business around here. When you do something good, we applaud you. Yes.
It is a good work. You understand that Big Mama had done.
Yes.
And if Big Mama, you understand, continue to do work like this,
we applaud him.
then of course we will regard him.
Of course.
We will regard him to call a spade and identify situations like this that needs to be highlighted.
Yes, true.
So me myself, you understand, have to really recognize Big Mama, you understand, as it relates to good journalism work. Good. You understand, to ID this and make us be aware.
Yes, so, because we never, brother, me know you're in your kitchen, but tell me something now. Me hear it before, but you see me never hear it from my mouth and me not see the evidence in it. But when Desmond Mackenzie come tell you, said him get it, and him proud, not ashamed, and he make him a better person. The speechless.
The fuck of the matter,
they might run a gangster thing, man.
If I were Desmond Mackenzie's son, how would I feel? It is embarrassing enough.
Of course.
To know that my father is admitting, you understand, that physical abuse is okay. Because physical abuse make him a better person. Is this the message that Desmond Mackenzie is sending?
Let me tell you the wrong message, man.
Physically abusing someone, you understand, you can become such a better person from the physical abuse. This is the minister. Oh my God, this is disgraceful.
It's good, but brother, it unbelievable. When you hear this, because when women get them abused and what have you, you know, so they have the half center where them go. Desmond need to go to one of these half center because
Shelter.
people need help in a Bible. The amount of time them abuse, him need to pack up and go one of them, and need to seek aside.
And them have low self-esteem, you know. Anybody stay with and get beaten repeatedly have low self-esteem.
Mackenzie constituency.
Yes.
You understand? Need to encourage him. You understand? He needs some therapy.
He need a psychiatrist. Yes.
You understand? I'm going to do some therapy. He needs some therapy.
Yeah, man.
Now,
All right, my brother. Yes, man. All right.
Respect.
No, man, but him need to do that. Him need to get some therapy. Dead man, you need to get some therapy because this bad. And this to show you your ultimate leader. For your party was a prime minister and everything, a physical abuse you. This to show you the state of the party and what to do.
Yeah.
And as we said before, Big Mama, we don't have nothing bad to say about this because that's a journalist at its best because you know how you try it out and bring it out good. So we can, you know, and we can, because anything happen same way because none of them get physical abuse. I might have to take it to another people who want to stop that.
Yeah.
This party not supposed to be a gang.
Yeah. Mafia
And
team.
need psychiatrists. Need an arm force, brother.
But you know what? It might have low self-esteem, you know, because
yes.
If you get violated and abused physically,
yes,
and you say it make you better, that means your self-esteem has hit rock bottom, man. Because there's, and this is why most women, you know, no disrespect to women, but women who have been domestic abuse, suffered domestic abuse, because they make excuses for the abuser, and they are afraid of the abuser. They stay with the abuser, and the abuser continue to abuse them, and it damaged them esteem and their self-worth. And this is why he behaved irrational and impulsive to throw vendors out of market, bully the people them in downtown Kingston, and act like him is a bad man over the people them, because these kind of abuse, the abuse come with trauma to you, Father Lord.
That's what we're talking about.
Traumatized from the abuser Siaga game. And he's not the only one Siaga abused. I mean, I guarantee many of them party will get abused and suffer from trauma even today. Maybe that's why the Prime Minister behaved the way he behaved, because he probably get abused to will not get the tape yet, but hopefully sooner or later we'll find. Because him used to work for Siaga, the Prime Minister. So we know if Siaga abused the men them will work around him, that means it's possible that the Prime Minister was abused by Siaga, and it reflects in his behavior some childhood trauma, or while he was a young adult trauma where he suffered. Because look how Desmond behaved. He behaved like someone who was traumatized. And now we know why. Now we know why he was abused by the Prime Minister. Shame, shame, shame.
It's about him. So he need to come. All right, that man, I invite you. Because it's serious. I invite you, and you come talk. Just cry if you want to cry. Get water, wet up dirt, wall in it, because you relieve the tension. We can talk to you. Yes, you can't do anything. Just relieve the stress.
Yeah,
that's take off 20 years after you how you look now. Because this is unacceptable. This cannot be the norm that Siaga physically abuse you. And you're not ashamed. And it makes you a better person. No. This is bad. Nobody can let go of this. Remember, he's a minister, you know. So nobody can let it go. And a private, even if you live private life, I will know about this. A former prime minister physical abuse you. And if you tell me, say, I must start from your small, well, you're a human rights activist, I'm going to deal with this. You understand? Yes. If you tell me, say, I'm abusing from your small, that make it even worse. So me why you don't come tell me. And Big Mama need to do a next interview. No, you come do it yourself.
I need a follow-up.
Thank you for that interview clip. That was great.
We need a follow-up.
Find out the 49, interview them, and find out the one them. No, another one 49 because some of them never around and say I got. But find out on the older one them. If them so much of them get abused and how long it go on. find out from dead man how much years Siaga abuse him for. Because what you should have do is you should have follow up. Because he do a good job. So call him back. Because he do a great job. Call him back and finish interviewing. Because remember, I can't twist him out, you know. We don't want to hear that. Because I take him to know him done. Come tell me what happened to him. Physical abuse.
Violence.
Make him a better man.
In Jamaica.
Since that. Eh?
Them desecrate Jamaica also.
And him gonna take a put for money and I bought him a prime minister. That
no, them need to take him off for the money, man.
Yes.
The next government need to take Siaga off for every money, him name off for the highway, everything. He's an abuser of people. The pudding is out, the secret is out. Desmond Mackenzie leak it. In this age that we're living in, we cannot tolerate abusers, whether them abuse females or male. Abuser needs not to be in the space of the public. Abuser, that's why them can't release the sex offender registry now, because
that's
all
why
step on it too.
You see it?
Yeah.
If them do that now, the abuse thing have to go in it, we don't know. We have to go, we don't know what Siaga do, maybe him name a right up on it. We don't pass ridiculous. No, because we don't know. Yes, Pastor Ricky. But yes, a nice good thing we might allow, but it's serious. Yeah. Yeah. You understand? This bad. Because you know, that's why the one Chucky. I said no, it I put two, you know, make the people them like them do.
Probably get abused.
You know, I want to, you know. I want them to get abused too. No, but you have to wonder. Because when they must fight against something, you have to test them.
Yeah.
That means Panther did right. When them say nah, them want them to check them in space.
Yeah.
See more Panther did right.
Yeah.
Right.
Why this bombshell revelation of the Prime Minister abusing members, them, including Desmond. This is a crying shame. This is a dark day for Jamaica. I mean, yeah, this is unacceptable. There's no other first world country would have put up with this kind of a behavior from the leader, the head of state, the leader of the country. And this needs to be investigated. How much more of them get abused? Big Mama call back Desmond tomorrow morning. We want to hear, we're going to have a screen recording up and running. We want to know who else get abused. And we want to know how many times he got abused and when get abused for.
Yes.
We want to know. We need a follow-up interview. But we thank you for this one, but we need another.
An opportunity. Young Ricardo Brooks on a lot list, and those listen, never heard of this. But is it true that Mr. Siaga to physically beat you? I am not ashamed to say that, Cliff. Let me ask you, give you an opportunity. Young Ricardo Brooks on a lot list, and those listen, never heard of this. But is it true that there are occasions when Mr. Siaga to physically beat you? I am not ashamed to say that, Cliff.
My God. Jesus. You know, some female get abused and them lie, them cover it up, them now and them mother know. Him say him not ashamed for say it.
Him not ashamed. My sister Annette, you do that kind of job too. Him say him not ashamed. I'm saying make him a better person too. Because remember it longer, you know. When you play the next party, him say make him a better person. Him not ashamed and make him a better person. It make him a better person. Where you are going. Look on Siaga now and look on him. You don't think it's a slave master and slave boy. Sit down and make a man abuse him.
My God. Beat him. Him never says slap him in.
Yeah. Then you say
Siaga the real slave master.
This is Kalbaka master, you know.
Oh, you know what father knows?
Blackie tutus.
You know why them run out from camera leader? You know why them run out from camera leader Mark Golden for label him as a slave?
Because it's the abuse.
Yeah, that's what them know about.
And Queenie, people them come from UK in a 1820 and them start buy slave, and them to abuse them slave. Because you see, when them start get color kids, that time great-grandfather, great-great-grandfather, and grand-uncle them, you see when them start get color kids, and one, can you see the one who come in and then them start get kids, you know. So them buy the slave and start there with the slave them, you know. And statistically rape that. Because remember, them can't them not have no ownership over them body. So them start get color picnic. And then I send them to death. However the government and them come from. And it's there, them can't go look on it. See the whole thing there? It's there.
So them rape the ladies and beat them. Them rape the ladies and beat the man them, just like in slavery days. In
I know some man them get raped too.
Not the Jamaican.
I play something where the woman them and the man them rape the slave man them too. Just like the woman. I have it, I know. I have it. I have it, man. I play it. You may play it tomorrow. The man them used to get raped too. So that bad. So remember, say you can't do nothing because of them own you. So it's like how say I got the own dead man Mackenzie and beat him at will, but don't go think slavery abolish youngness, but slavery still go on. Not bad. It's bad. And it beat him
like that. Beat him at will. At will. Eh? Beat him at will. I like that.
At will. Abuse him at will. And I'm better. And him not afraid. Him not shame. I will feel it for him. Him say it, you know, so he can't tell me nothing, you know. But
he need healing. This man need healing and the rest of them need healing. Them still traumatized.
Yeah. No, it have to pick up, you know, because we can't leave it, you know. Yeah. Yeah. We can't leave this, you know. Nah, we can't leave this. This
man, a big story this.
A big story. You can't leave this. That's why them behave so the arrogant, you know, them behave with the arrogant kind of style and aggish and roast people and like them want war with you because of what them learn. You understand? If you get abused, you return abuser too.
Yeah.
If you know, get help.
And them abuse the people. Desmond abuse the people at Kingston, Western, downtown Kingston, Western Kingston. And the Prime Minister abused the people them at Jamaica. So look like all the Prime Minister get abused from Siaga. Him need to come to Big Mama now and talk. Prime Minister go visit Big Mama and tell her if you get abused.
Yes. Look what
abuse.
Look what Heartland does, right? Ask if Siaga did any sexual abuse on him. So if he asks, well, dead man we want him to come and talk to me.
Invite him for lonesome program.
Yes, we are going to invite because we feel it.
Or any day of the week.
Because I remember in abuse, I tell you about him, I want help and go and talk, but it eat out him inside. So he need help.
Yeah, you need healing, yeah.
And he can't be no more minister neither. So go, man.
No. West Kingston.
As we said before, kudos to Big Mama because Big Mama really going a little journalism. You know, blind because I like a book of journalism, but it is good. This one good. Because you draw something where the nation should have known a long time. And by the way, you shouldn't have no minister or nobody like that in them thing in public life and hide these things. You know, and that for show you how JLP aggressive, that them a beat them own. Can you imagine when Siaga against Michael man, because I come to it and we have the documents, we have some documents, but we'll look at parts of Michael man. Can you imagine if smart people that met that? If you do your own so go on you, can you imagine?
But Father Lonesome, this explain why them not have a problem with George Wright coming back.
Yes.
Them not have a problem. Them not realize it's a big problem for them party. Because any man a beat woman on video. Not that you hear about it, but you're witnessing the atrocities and the afflictions that him giving this woman on video with an object, a stool that could have killed her. And them no sister, this is a major problem for them. And them celebrate women. No man, them gone backwards.
Them backwards, man. And then you have the great Mama P up there, the highest seat in our government, the highest. The highest. You can't pass this, so you don't pass Prime Minister. And a woman break the glass ceiling, so you can't put nothing and compare nothing. There is nothing for you to compare. She was a minister. So you can't tell me, oh, is a minister of finance? No, whether education, whether health, whether finance, and they are ministers. And you have enough more women was ministers before. in the same PNP administration, they are there. You understand? But when you break the glass ceiling, you never have to talk about them. So you can come and show about life, about tumble and all kind of things. Somebody just have to ask Holness something exactly. Slave master do. Yeah. Should I apologize? Oh, so Andrew Holness, this right Lana Brooks. Andrew Holness. Mr. Lana Brooks writes something and this truthful. When you have a then Prime Minister in the party, you need to come out by tonight or tomorrow morning and apologize to Deadman Mackenzie for the beating we him get and apologize to you. Just apologize to Siago.
Yeah.
Because he's not there, he's a Prime Minister.
Yeah. And apologize to the woman where George Wright beat him.
Yes. And find out, even if yourself get beaten, but you don't do it, make somebody come and interview you. And you have to tell the truth. Swear on the Bible. And the oath. I'll do upon oath. Upon Bible, you will lie because you lie straight. 7 days a week, 24/7. You dangerous. Because you lie upon your great grandmother and upon your mother and thing. You're dangerous. So let me tell you. But you have to swear upon the Bible, make people see it. And don't lie. Because remember, you know, everything come out of your mouth. You have to mix it with lie. You understand? Yes. So you have to come and apologize to the nation for Siaga Walker beat people.
Yeah. Oh, I said the Prime Minister take a
apologize to the nation. To the family.
Oh, I said the Prime Minister take a polygraph test in a lie detector test for I'm gonna score upon it. Because I guarantee him shut up the glass.
Yes.
I broke that if I'm take one.
Yeah. So you need to come apologize for Siago. Yeah. You understand? You need to do this.
Yeah.
Yeah? You need to do it. Allow me to tell. Him the Prime Minister. So you have to come and say, boy, you know, it's unfortunate that, you know, dead man have to get so much whipping and all, drop and all kind of things. But, you know, you're sorry, we're here and the beating, it should not happen. And you are just, can accept your apology. But remember, you know, and you have to apologize to the nation and to the diaspora too. For the inhumane treatment where Prime Minister, former JP Prime Minister, issue out. And people are work with him there, so. You know, the same politics. And find out how much more you. And if you get beaten, come talk too.
Exactly.
And you have to apologize to Siaga for the beating, but you get to. If you get beaten too. You understand? You have to do it. And the people them look out for this from you. You understand?
Yeah.
No, you have to do it, you know.
Definitely.
And if Cougar get beaten, Michael will have him get beaten. Bruce, with them eye if something goes so. Them one with the wall of the thing there.
Ali shall probably get Wally beaten too, you know.
See, I go box them down, you know. Yes, because if I beat that one, yeah. You understand? Yeah. No man learn at the right thing, they need to come and apologize for the misstep of the former Prime Minister. This is a goddamn, this is more than a dark day, it's a blackout. Pitch black. It's like eclipse. That's all the eclipse.
Dark day.
You understand? This
These
body,
people they're not worthy to be in government, you know. I mean, they're a disgrace to Jamaica. The whole of them, all 49 of them, disgrace to Jamaica.
Yes, them do PR, brother. The whole of this a PR. We not stop point it out and we not stop show them because this is so embarrassing. So we not let it go. Yeah. Yeah, them can't talk, Damien. Yeah, the man say proud. Him say proud, that's so Sita. When you play it down, look more. You hear what him say? Yeah, let me play it, make you hear. Him say proud.
Because they look a bitch, yes, man.
Because
Never heard of this. But is it true that there are occasions when Mr. Say I got to physically beat you? Yeah, I'm not ashamed to say that, Cliff. And see, you never know. And it has made me a better person.
I'm a tough fuck. See him picture when him see when him attack, say that. See him in the background attack, so you know, see him there. Him there right in the background, I say, yes, I'm
physical, you never say spank, you know. Him say physical beat you.
Physical, you know. No verbal, you know.
Big time
Physical.
getting
All the time. I hear where Big Mama say you see it. You never know. Him know, Big Mama, you know these things.
I wonder if himself a broken ribs and them thing when Siaga beat him.
Him could have suffer from drop soap syndrome. Them and can't hold so good. No, because no, because you know when you get them kind of beaten there, you don't know what maybe you give me and you want if you suffer from drop soap syndrome in the people. You give me 2 soap or you them a step out time and then my fear try to take them up. I've been down and take it up. So him suffer from drop soap syndrome, you don't know. Yes? But it's bad. It's embarrassing.
Yeah.
You understand?
Never before in the history of Jamaica we hear of a prime minister beating his member.
Yes. Yes.
Oh my God.
Yes. So let me tell you something. Like my sister said, the victim blaming and abuse women. No, them abuse woman too, them beat woman. And them say them no want nothing from rape woman and them thing there. But dead man Mackenzie now, you know, him say him make him a better man. This can't let go. The Prime Minister needs to come and apologize to the people of the nation. You understand?
Definitely.
Yeah, man. Yeah. What you mean by man? Yeah, man. What you mean, my brother? Yeah, man. No, we don't know if him trouble from job soap syndrome. Yeah, by man. Hey, my brother, I feel laugh on there. Number 2 brother, they say my brother, you laugh. But say, by man, you feel laugh, you know. Yeah, man. See that? Yeah, man. Him say family easy. Job soap syndrome. Yeah, man. We don't know. So can you imagine if you want to know, you have to call dead man and put even 2 carbolic in him and you see it start shake and it drop and he might try to bend and I look and I pick it up and I look and I shake. Then you know if him trouble from drop soap syndrome. Them have a syndrome, them drop soap syndrome, you know, it then a prison. Yes, drop soap syndrome.
This is a big story. This is a big story. And Big Mama, you have to do part 2. You have to do a follow-up interview.
You have to do it or make dead man come over. Yeah. Yeah.
And the Prime Minister need to run out to him. Love run out to camera. He need to run out to the camera, like you said, and apologize to the entire Jamaica and the diaspora for what Siaga was doing to the people that work close to him. And if the Prime Minister was a victim of abuse and trauma, which his behavior demonstrate that he suffered some type of trauma, he needs to come out and speak the truth too and set himself free.
Yes. It's bad. Anjo, at this matter, I say you have to stop paying them because I deal with real issue now. Look up. You remember this man crash and him were upon him foot. Crash. Accident is like an accident. And look where he come in here and them are put up. He is a goddamn disgrace, Anjo Holness. No make nobody just draw and put up your big nose, you know. Can we have it for go fling it up around that way, you know? So that's the accident. Your nose never an accident, you just get it like that. See? Yes. Remember that's an accident. Any one of them can people crash every year. Every year. See? You put the man at exercise. I remember him couldn't walk. It's an accident, you know, could have take him life. And this is where the oral sperm wheel them always are put up. Me tell you, say them now about them accident, you know. An accident. Car accident. So you have to make him can't walk. When them walk, them allow. I mean, I said, look on this. And you really, yo, them are waste. They're the worst thing. And like you say, you know, come and say no, but it's an accident that with PJ, you know, want to put up him accident and then back the kind of away. Might end up in this and that. No. You get your nose where you get. It's different from a car accident or something. Anybody. You know, say the opposite and the commissioner in an accident the other day. We might talk about him driver, we look at a woman and take out at the back. Never I'm the driver. Lie! Eh? But them put out the man on this because I do him therapy. Dead man should have gone to film therapy now. Pan him drop soap syndrome if him have it. Yes.
Yeah.
See?
But you know, them a carry,
yeah.
them a carry belly for Prime Minister PJ Patterson, and none of them not as educated as he is. A man who's an officer of the court who led Jamaica to the longest serving prime minister, and all of his the 18 years accomplishments that them a carry belly for. I mean, it's a sad day because they don't appreciate greatness when it doesn't come from a member of their party, which there is no greatness to attribute to none of them. But to show you that they have this mentality where it's party only and not Jamaica. And so for carrying belly for Prime Minister Patterson, who built on the legacy of Prime Minister Michael Manley, should be celebrated, should be appreciated. But instead, they might try every way for try to discredit him and tear him down. So it just shows the mentality of the Jamaica Labour Party that they're not a party of pro-democracy, pro-country, pro-Jamaica. It's all about the party, the GLP party. And if there's nothing that the GLP party have done that them can celebrate about, then them find ways for try to tear down the 18 years of greatness that 9 wasted years that this prime minister have and never accomplished not even a quarter what PJ Patterson accomplished. 9 wasted years.
Look at that. See, big dirty thinking, Steve Master Queenie. Gone up the VS. The VS what a 27 years to answer a question. 27. Answer him did not pay to. I can't people call up him name pan the little young girl and him does and him not paying and him for nearly 30 years. When people think everybody did funding and attack some little things. And when me are giving a good answer, you know. You think people could have called your name for 27 years, you have a young miss dead, and them are calling him and not come out, and your father not come out, and nobody not come out, and you take 27 years to come out. 27? When I go look at the paper, everything can joke. 27.
Yeah.
27 years. Yes. With Diane, 27. So you can ask him, oh, them not ask me a question and hurt me because they must say Diane Smith, you know, how me do it. 27 years, people. And him always run out and call up people name, you know. Yes. So the priest, the slave master, big dirty thinking queen, you know, run down over the same VS. Yeah. Look here.
They call me racist and they put on TV and all that them different. But I don't give a hell what they want to say.
A slave master this.
I don't give a rat's ass what they say. I talk the truth.
Truth.
Nobody can muzzle me. No. That party, I would call the name of my mouth to contaminate my mouth.
Well, let me stop him here so first. People, when you have a soccer tan, you're pissing on foot. When you have a soccer tan, a slave master soccer tan, over that them out there, remember, me come in our room because they contaminate the room. So you couldn't depend on mic, but you couldn't touch the mic. We never, the mic itself contaminated by soccer tans. I say him not call party name because them contaminated, the amount of contaminated already. The amount of bacteria run through that is unbelievable. That's the soccer tan. Yes. The nasty germs like this. I say contact mouth. That the mouth, you know, you listen. That a mouth, be tiny cleaner than that. To lifestyle. The nastiness. Continue. Continue. I'm selfie my talk about. Look who at the back. Listen, when you just Google it and Google, there is no golden ever in a slave trade. This piece of shit, Warmington, them a slave master from in a St. Catherine. Google it now. Just put slave master, slave owner, Warmington in Jamaica. And just Google it now and you see come up. And you see them descendants. 1820. This is a fucking slave master talking. This is a backer master, this piece of shit. 1820, Google it. You go straight in Scotland, you go in them library and everything. Google it. And you see them family trail and where them come from and everything. Google it now.
Ask him who's Charles Warmington father.
Charles Warmington. I'm great grandpeople them. Slave master this a chat. There is no, not even Bruce, not Golden. There is not a Golden. We said slave. There is Warmington when in Jamaica, St. Catherine, we said slave. And rape the slave them too. And get them. So this is a slave master chat, can't treat nobody. This is a slave master, piece of shit. Straight slave master. When you Google it, you know. Google it. Charles Warmington. Just Google it. Slave owner. Just Google that right now and then when you put it up. When you see it. Google it. Anywhere I'm going, you just call him slave master, that piece of shit. But him talk about him not just racist. He's a slave master. He's a slave master. I mean, I said Catherine, it's a piece of shit.
Yeah.
It's there.
The evidence is
You
there.
can Google, any one of the just Google Golden, if them did have slave there and look if you see it. You Google it and it'll show you the whole family history. When them baptized, when them christened, when them come to Jamaica, when them buy slave, how much slave them have, everything. It's there. The documents are there. This piece of shit is a slave master. This garbage mouth is a slave master. This piece of shit.
But
Yes,
it shows you,
slave master. Yes.
it showed the illiteracy of the Jamaica Labour Party for have
Them
a son
dunce,
of,
man. That's slave master, man.
have a son of a slave master talking like that, and them are
I'm
ring bell
talking the slave
and
master.
celebrate lies with Mattel when his great uncle, grand uncle was a slave owner.
Them him great grandfather too.
And
I
the
come
people
up to
them,
him father and the one of them. So him a slave master.
right. And the
Son
people
of
them
slave master.
people them don't realize that. They show the illiteracy. That's why they're not doing it for build education. They want to keep the people illiterate and in the dark. So when them are spew out lies and deceit, the people them ring bell at deceit and lies, and them laugh after the people then.
So we are not them same time, you know, same time. So slave master gone over there, so and we are asking him that the vase will come out 27 years after Diane Smith. 27! I'm sorry, boy, on me, you know, because my name call me no want to talk. Your father did, your father not talk, your mother not talk. Nobody talk, them silent. 27 years, you come and want to give you a version. You understand? They give you a version. We not say nothing, we just see you come out and I say, oh, it hurt 27 years. Me now, sit down 27 years, that man I come mix me up with something and me not come out. 27 years, nearly 3 decades. Nearly 3 decades. And they carry slave master over there, so. Son of slave master, you know. The Queen E, where your family have slave, them buy in Jamaica and sell slave, Yeah. Me can't Google because right now, me suffer from shock syndrome. Oh, yes, I suffer from... Yeah, man. All right, if you can't Google, you want me to show you then? Because if you can't Google, I will show you.
I'm going to shock.
Yeah, I will show you. Because, you know, we're not another chatting with them. See, we're not another chatting, and remember, we're not do tab live. So maybe just run down something. If you can Google, I will show you. Okay? All right. You see the one of them here? Look at my phone. You notice a UK that and everything, person views and everything. See there? Some of individual, you can type it in and you see it. Of British slavery. You see them? Make a press one of them in front of you. See there? Family. Jamaica family search. Any one of them. I'm going to press one. See there? Continue. Advance. Connect. Private. All right. Jamaica family search. I could go to this. Who this?
Charles Warmington.
You see him? Jamaica from what? 1820 deceased. So when them deceased 1826. So when them come see the Charles Warmington, see him son them there. You see where them come from, people? No joke. See them there?
St. John. Which is off of
St. England, you know.
Yeah.
This is Cornwall, England. I would say when them baptized there, you see them? Look. You have everything about them. Charles, son of Joseph Warmington. And they tell you everything about them and when them born and everything. You know, see it? Look. So when them in the home and by naming his children after him. See there? Ownership of enslaved people. See that? Look point at me. What is mark? Yeah? St. John's I name St. Catherine here. That's why you have St. John's Road here. With 5 enslaved people who he had purchased since 1823 him start from him coming 1820 by 1823 him buy a slave. See in front of me there, you know. By 1829 he had purchased a further 3 enslaved people. From Deputy Marshal sale by 1832 he had purchased 2 more enslaved people in St. John's. When I say, look there, along with a further 3 more who were registered in St. Thomas in the Vale. St. Thomas in the Vale and St. Thomas in a St. Catherine right now, yeah? Just look back on the map. Bringing a total to 13 and then them go up around 15 and go up more. Can people them, this is before, I notice that before 1838, before them abolish. So when him come, him still come by a slave and him have him pick them down there. See that? See that? This is Warmington family in St. Catherine. St. John's, where you see that St. John's Road here? Yeah, St. Catherine. Just look on it. See that? See Mark St. John Deputy Marshal? Yes. See there? And see the Warmington name them, see there? See that, see color there? 2021. See the band of color. Free. So a black woman them breed. You see it, thing there?
Yeah.
Francis died Warmington. Born of color. See the next color one there? We were both baptized St. John's 1824. Jennifer Color, daughter of Charles Warmington. You see, I be a color pit name of a slave in breed, you know. Slave in rape. Yes, you see it? See them there?
Yeah. So that means Warmington mother might be a slave. Our grandmother, mother, slave.
Yeah, because them dark.
Yeah.
You understand where they want, but them get the color from? He a slave master. Yeah. So this tell you everything about them and you can look up. See it there? You understand? Look here. I'll show you something. I'll show them something. Look at them and look on them source. Look here. I'll show you sources. See there? Family search that England Cornwall Parish Register. The parish register, people. This is not a joke. See it there. Like how you have Jamaica Parish, like how you have the register. See it there? Them have database. Look on the database and think what them use. With them everything where the Warmington family and everything. All right. We don't chat to them. Them are not joke nothing. So I show you everything from there and from Jamaica and everywhere when them come in and everything. He's a slave. He's a son of slave. He's a piece of shit. St. John's or St. Thomas in the Vale is it named St. Catherine. I can show you the map. It's there. You understand? The registry, you know what we have, you know, over Spanish only to show you a lot of things too, you know. But some of them now take care of that. In a UK, they might take care of them things, you know. You understand? Saying? Yes. So them then last, them know where them are come from, And we hear the name, yes. That, you understand? So this guy, well, I talk about slave. Him is a slave master. Yes. That's why I'm people like that. We didn't dirt him out. Yes. He's a slave master. He's a piece of shit. That's a slave master. That name, and then you Google and look if you have. Remember, you know, if them did have a prime minister named Golden too, you know. But look if you have Golden, you just take it. This is a joke where I make when I've said it, go get a piece of shit. In front of them culture, there was no Golden in slave trade. Them come to Jamaica and buy slave and bam, when you color people, that's why them stay so. Raping people, them poor people, them rape slave and get them. Them a slave master. See, I remember it documented enough, brothers. So you know them have them database and them have everything where it come, because them can trace back family and everything. You see when them come in at the place, Pastor Ricky?
Yeah, 1820.
Yes. You understand? So him come and inoculate the place and buy slave.
And 3 years later, 1823, him start by slave.
Yes.
Him start at 3, 5, then him got to 13, then 15.
Yeah. So him go up. Yeah, like 3, yeah. Him around 3 generations from our black star, you see. So the nastiness there around 3 generations and not call people slave master. I'm great grandpeople there.
So, Warmington have no moral ground
Yes, yeah, no coming in the different and say that.
Comrade leader Mark Golden, because there is no Golden in the history of being a slave owner in Jamaica. But there's evidence that the Warmington family were slave owners in a St. Catherine. Well, him still at St. Catherine right now. I'm still at the base of slavery in Jamaica.
Yes. Yeah, that me telling you people, instead of them chatting, you like have the database, the data. So when them talk, you try to out from them. And when you do the search, when you search, and you do the search in a UK itself, and them have the trace when them come down, that's why you can't slave and wood not slave and everything. So when them talking don't mean nothing to me. This factual thing has only go do the research. I mean, I wonder who want to do the research and show me. And look here, St. John's. Yeah? St. Thomas in the Ville. It has part of St. Catherine now.
Yeah.
St. Dorothy. Kevin look at 1820 of St. Dorothy too, you know. I think Karen and taking a little part and most of that are St. Catherine too. St. Dorothy. One at a time, down the sun named Veer was a parish by itself. One at a time, the Westmoreland part and St. Elizabeth before them cut it out, we call it a western, like a western part, western territory, what we used to call it. Then it cut out and everything. So you see all the parish and everything. Remember, we have the whole of them there. We have the map, them and them thing there, yeah? Yeah. So you see, when them come to me, you know, I'm not chatting with them, because them not really do study. Yes. And sermon deserve for first in study, so them is shit. You understand? Yes, Pastor Ricky.
Now, what I was saying, in when we look at what Warmington is saying, it's a cry of desperation too, you know, because they have their internal polls that show that they're losing this election. And so when they have nothing on Comrade leader Mark Golden, so it's desperation because him know him go prison, then now him start throw racial slurs to his base to try to inspire them, because they are dejected and deflated and demoralized. So he's looking for something to energize them, to get them to feel excited about the party, a do nothing party, a tax and spend party. So he might show these red meat to them, and them a ring bell and a celebrate, and they don't do research, they don't read. Them depend on Big Mama for try to translate every little thing for them and mislead and misguide them. So it's all desperation. Yeah.
But they're not some sick individual. So you mean I'm going to listen to slave master picnic with them like 3 generations back. Them a rape slave and get him. Where your people them buy slave. So that you have the blood, that's why you're a piece in a hose and you anger people like shit. Because you're a slave master yourself. That's your blood. So yeah, but a man like the you're a slave master. So I'm try to pick people and say, look on them skin and every white people were slave master. No. That guy is that sick individual.
Yeah, I'm gonna destroy the
It's
past.
bad with black star. You can't believe what you read, don't. It then and it show the world source and everything. Me not, remember, you know, the names them. Sometimes you might have a name and when you look at people, them and you know. But when you hear Queenie you act, and you know him have the slavery name, what him do know? You can't say Mark Golin statutory declaration no certify. You can't say. You can't say nothing about Mark Golin about him teacher. You say, oh racist, when you look at you a slave master, you piece of fucking shit. Who listen to you think you can use color around me? When you're a slave master? Your great-grandfather fucking slave master rape slaves, and you have the same dirty thinking, blood dirty thinking, Queenie. We don't respect you as a piece of shit slave master descendants. No golden. Whether remember your book of golden, you know. It could have been Bruce Bruce a golden. But you know, the truth is you never have no golden in a slavery. Queen in a slavery. Just the other day. Come to Jamaica and buy them slave and rape them and give them pitney. It's there. I don't need to say nothing. See? So that and you see my man same place in St. Catherine. So the blood thick.
Yeah.
You understand? And I like them come and them go somewhere else, you know. I the same St. Catherine that. When you see St. John's, but at the same place. Yeah, HB love. So you see who are the slave masters. So when them tell them to start show him that. So you hear you say, but you know, have nothing for that. Andrew Holness now, statutory declaration, him have 28 bank account, him have 470. We not let go of it. Bold money thief!
That's right.
You think we're idiot? You think you can look on big dirty thinking queen? You can only can listen to a slave master like dirty thinking queenie. That is shit! Well, listen to dirty thinking queenie.
It's all distraction, man.
Lead astray. Eh? Him a slave master. Him should apologize to Jamaican people. That piece of shit. I remember when my father come to Jamaica, him not do it.
Queen E for pay reparation to the
Of
people.
course, but what them do, put him in the government, I'm a rap people. And I'm going to them like shit. That's why I'm coming and say, you demonstrate 2 years. I don't want to demonstrate because they have the same slave master blood in him.
Yeah.
He's a piece of shit. Yeah?
Pay
That's the
reparation.
slave master. Yes. Yeah. So them not nothing to talk. If you not nothing to talk about Diane Smith,
the Warmington family owe a heap of money to the people them for slavery.
them owe enough money to the people them.
Yeah.
Warmington them owe enough money to Jamaican people. Him shouldn't in no politics.
True.
Nobody name Warmington must in no politics to Jamaica. Where you born and going to St. Catherine make it worse.
Yeah. We need to let the people of South Central St. Catherine know Warmington family
And
are
if you
slave.
go
Slave.
and slave and Warmington, just put it in and want to see it. And when them come here, show him and tell him, F off. Him is a piece of shit. And England, the people them come from. I know Jack Daw, but if Charles not here now, you charge him great grandson.
Right.
Which is dirty thinking, Queenie. You understand? You charge him people them are left back. Charge Queen E for that.
Reparations. Yep.
All that and the one of that. For the rape too. Kite nine blood. Backside. Him too stink. You understand? That's why him lovely for him live. Mountain back goat. Pay a goat. Run up on your mountain and do all. You know so him live. You piss by your foot. Hey. If you ever ball with blacks, if you go there, you might have piss by your foot too. Queenie that. Yeah. You understand? You understand? It's bad, man. See? This bad. And at them run out and attack these things. I say I want to Google these things. Remember I know we don't do tabloid. No tabloid. No, Ballot Black Star, when you see this, you know, you make sure your people them have it too, you know. And say, but this piece of shit now, you don't have no more to talk to nobody.
No.
Eh? None at all. Him not have no more right to talk to no one. Not true.
Exactly. Him
Yes.
desperate. Him desperate and I try help him party, but the party is on a sinking slope, going
Like
down
you
to
can talk about, we have no call on them. In my mouth, and your mouth filthy. Your mouth itself is a sepulchre. That shit tank. Septic tank. That is number one, you're not supposed to talk over the mic what people are use.
yeah. Them need for sanitize the mic when him done talk.
And the whole place, that pit, they must have fried that pit, they burn you up, you know. Germs up. Hey, you breathe in a space, you might have mass when you attack. Mud guard. Forget to have the mud there for your face, you mad?
Some face shield. If you sit down at the front row when Warmington attack, put on a face shield.
Yeah, it's a mud guard, yes. Mud guard. Kevin have a mud guard, you're in trouble, you know. For him, you have to have a mud guard, are you in trouble?
Yeah.
Mud guard. And when you go watch, I make sure you the mud guard before you move it, you know, you go one of the washing one of the car place there, and make sure it wash you. Can you just take it off and nothing there, all your clothes. Better wear mud guard. So that's the slave. Him for play, yeah man, reparation. Him have to pay it. Yes. So him can't talk to nobody about no slave. I'm back come answer that. And bushrat can't talk to nobody neither. Because he might get beaten from slave master too. Don't get beaten from slave master. So then they just X them out. No slave must come out and feed them out and attack.
Jamaica Labour Party not too much mix up. One section owned slaves and was slave owner, and other sections was beaten by slave owners.
That is it. I'm taking it light. Can't light. So all right, so people, yeah man. So me could go to Sir Manley now. I'll show you the live with Siaga too, you know. So Sir Manley when him come in for the first year, for the first budget, yeah, in 73, I could listen to the man. Remember I'm coming in 72, you know, and by him come for the 73 budget. After 1 year, when I have him 73 budget, but just this same 73 budget, what him do for the country, and I ask Andrew if him really work. We could just play that first because we have the document for sure. We're gonna start show a series, right? Yes. You understand? So we could just listen this.
For the first time, national service in Jamaica. We feel the great need is in education. They were going to call for the young people to give us a period of time when they get back into the primary system to teach before they move on out into their careers. Once a child reaches...
I hear about the school and everything when I bring on board too, you know. That's why I listen.
Yeah, 16 or 17. If they, say, fail their O-level exam, we will then ask them to give 2 years, to volunteer for 2 years, to come in and teach in the primary schools while we look after them, which will also give them a chance to try again for their exam, in which case they might then be able to take advantage of it to move on further again. If the child passes the O-level and wants to move on to A-level or some kind of technical training, child will go, but we will ask it to carry the obligation of service. And if it goes right to the end of the university system, so be it. But even at that time, we're going to say, come and teach certain subjects in the technical schools, come and teach subjects even for 2 years in the primary schools, create a revolution in the knowledge of the people by putting our skills that we've got through our secondary system cycled back into the training of more skills so as to bring the light of knowledge and freedom to the people that are being born and growing up in the system. I think it's the most exciting challenge and opportunity for Jamaica. since independence. It's something to stir the fire of nationalism and patriotism in your heart, Mr. Speaker. The National Service, they'll be asked to give 2 years, mainly in teaching, but also, if people prefer, perhaps with the literacy program, they can help with the youth development program, with the youth camps that are coming on stream later this year, the new type of youth development. There are all sorts of ways in which they can help put back into their country, so that instead of drowning through the lack of resources to create training, we use our own resources that say, let me give back something to the country that gave me both birth and the life opportunity of higher education. Because of all this planning, sir, I'm very pleased to be able to announce something more about education. At the present time, about 2,500 children in each age group move through into the secondary system, and then some into the comprehensive, the technicals, etc. Because of plans already laid, already 9,000 of those children will be able, by next year, September, to move into expanded technical schools and expanded secondary schools. That still leaves another 10,000 of junior secondaries with nowhere to go right now. Because of the call for the volunteers and the getting of the secondary schools to give back the training in the system, we are going to be able to revolutionize the quality of the primary education, because that's a well-educated youngster that is going in. We're going to be able to release the best teachers to move up the system and strengthen the system inside the junior secondary. And by the introduction of the SHIP system next year, among the 19,000 junior secondaries, 9 of whom will go on into secondary, but 10 of whom will remain, we will be able to give 2 years further training and lift the age of the junior secondary schools from 15 to the age of 17.
Junior secondary was 15 years and him live it and cat at 17. Him do it too now. Yeah.
What we're going to do with the 10,000 is to create training in the junior secondaries that is particularly orientated to the needs of the economy. Therefore, that 2 years of extra training in the junior secondary for the other 10,000 will have a heavy vocational bias, strong on work attitudes, concepts of work discipline, and the creation of skills that will be particularly identified by industry as the things of which they are short. We want to see this country can take one thing and lift it out of the quagmire of politics and let it be us.
You want some people live it out of the quagmire of politics. So I'm tell you in a school, him not say radam to the kids them.
No.
Him not tell me Jamaica. Kids
Right.
are kids. Him not try to lock you up.
Upliftment.
Educated and help build the country. And give a start and give a life. That for destroy you. You understand?
And man,
Like a beacon summoning the nation to the solution of its own problems through self-reliance. I come back now, Mr. Speaker, to where I began, which was the problem of an age group marching forward. You have, say, 50,000 children of 15, all with their anxious parents behind them. Of the 50,000 children roughly of that age next year, instead of 9,000 with a hope and 41 to face a blank wall, at one stroke we will have lifted it to 28,000 children who will be receiving further training of one sort or another. More than 3 times in one stroke. And the key is national service, the putting back to your nation.
Yeah, this national service into them get them heart now.
Of what you gain from the privilege of education. When we talk of taxes, I say to the people, I know it is hard. And you know, it reminds me, I hear all the jokes and fine, you know, the better the bitter. And that's all what makes life worth living. But let me remind everybody so that, you know, it's a very funny thing about life, Mr. Speaker. Many a man has died of an illness because there was not a doctor to prescribe one dose of medicine. And many a man lives in the world today, Mr. Speaker, because there was a doctor that had the courage to say, draw one draft of the medicine, it will taste bad, it will be bitter, but it is the thing that will release you to the better that must come. And therefore, I say, I know the taxes are hard, but I say to a person, when you're thinking of your bet, and I hope you win it, wherever you are, whoever you are, think that that is helping to start the revolution again in education, to lift it yet again from where the torchbearers of the past have brought it up to now.
The people want to listen to the difference, you know. The man does come in 72, this is a 73 budget, right? See that, May the 5th, 73. And you hear one way him do, you know, and one way him put in place. He never idle. He never tell us the next 3 years, after 9 years, he might tell us you're going to feel something and not tell the foolishness. The man put in the thing, and change it. You understand? Yeah.
If you're drawing on a cigarette, think that it is helping, that either it was going to stay down, or the condensed milk go up, or we couldn't start this great new initiative in education. We couldn't give the chance. We couldn't let the mothers see the whole light of hope dawn for the children of the next generation. Something had to pay. And rather than creep along like before, we said, let us be bold now. Let us be brave now. Let us take time and destiny by the forelock now, so that we can set tomorrow's generation free. When a person buying a car, sure, it had 76% tax before, so now it has 25% more. It's not because they don't want people to have cars, but something has to pay. And maybe somebody buying a 4,000.
You hear them tax where you sleep on car for a long time? A PJ move that people can have car, you know. Car from a long time, somebody can get it too, you know. Same, you couldn't buy a car. Not so easy.
$1 car which already has 75% tax on it, maybe, or something around there, and there's another 25%, not as much as was there before. Let them think that maybe that money will be...
Not as much of that was there before, because them used to overtax, so them cut on the tax on it too, you know, from vehicle, you know. 1 or 2 man they start of them vehicle, but I ain't have to cut it down.
Supplying perhaps 2 jobs for 2 people that have never had a job in their lives. And ask yourself, do you love your country enough for that to be worthwhile? And I say, sir, we talk of change. What is change? Change, sir, is the willingness to look at your system and have the courage to know what is wrong. More is not change. Change is to reorder the values of your life. Change is to have a vision of a new hope for a society. Change is to have the courage to invest something now in sacrifice, so that tomorrow's people may be free. Change is a matter of a vision of justice. And you talk of change. Was there change? Let us speak of change. Labor Day was change as people began to feel self-reliance. The People's Food Complex that is coming is change, because it will bring relief. That is change. Operation Grow is change.
You hear this? That are the AMC, you know, Operation Grow. You hear what I'm doing?
The leasehold system is there for change. The integrity.
The lease all. That's when you have the land lease and all, you know. Your land.
The legislation is change. The literacy program is change. The recognition of women's rights is change.
Woman rights. When the man talk about woman day and them thing, they hear ya.
The 40-hour work week for government workers is change.
40 hours, because you used to work and never have no one, no stopping. He put it a 40-hour work week.
The workers' bank that is coming is change.
The workers' bank, for them to them come, hear this.
The creation of equal status for all children in Jamaica is change.
Equal status for all children. Hear this?
The law to prevent non-Jamaicans owning our land is changed.
Then we first that too. Can non-Jamaican couldn't have the land, you know? The man makes sure I protect you as Jamaican, and at this them reverse. Non-Jamaican couldn't own your land.
Yeah.
Them never realize these things what I'm doing, you know?
Yeah.
Tell you it's change.
The 18-year-old vote is changed.
18-year-old vote is changed.
Free education for the people is changed.
Free education is a 73.
Real change.
You hear this? I make them tell about no free education. National service where we put back is changed. That's what I'm talking about hard now, national service. When that tell about. So a budget where he might explain what him do with the kids, them have to grow the country because them are the future. You see it? You not find this again, not with Holness. These are the means by which, sir, we shall achieve power for the people and freedom in our time. These are the means. So you what? When I'm saying power now, then I'm going to show power for these are the means, power for the people. So all them are fighting and want to assassinate him. I have to show this, because I show that, day by day. You see? Yes. You hear this? These are the means by which the power will come to the people. Sacrifice now for a great day tomorrow, where we will march together in the name of work, in the name of justice, because the word is love. You hear that? And the word is love. No, me see Colin now. Me see him say send him outside, and I don't know if I'm saying him attack, so me send him outside. Me know him not talking. Yes, because when I talk to him, go like him no here, so we have to send him outside. You understand? Yeah. So that, but look what Siago now did say. When Mandy do this, and him will want to go win, look what Siago comes about Mandy, and I know, no violence, don't at all. You will Siago say yes, so. That time Mandy a build up. You remember when the whole of the clinic them a build and the AMC them and the whole of them thing there and the clinic them, the whole of them thing, yeah?
Yeah.
Eh? The whole of them thing there, you man this animal cut road, farm road and everything, Perikal road and them thing there. The farmer give them land and everything. You will say I go say yes, so.
Our view than the opposite view contended that Manley's ultimate aim is to take Jamaica into the Cuban.
I'm going to cut this out. That's what me just to look at, yeah. I'm going to put back Siago now. Hear this now.
Transform the society into a Cuban.
You heard the man wicked, you know. Let's show you all that.
To believe.
We need them different from this nastiness, you know. Because hear the lies when that spread. Yeah.
Has now come more so to believe our view than the opposite view contended. That Manley's ultimate aim is to take Jamaica into the Cuban orbit and to transform the society into a Cuban-type society. They have, in fact, implemented many of the types of institutions that are necessary for the transformation. People,
when they say any institution from then till now for any transformation, where you have the clinics them and the hospital them upgrade, and where you have the AMC and the road them cut, that was at and the school them. Like Ozzy Martin, GC Foster College and the school them and the house them. This was a transformation for turn the place like Cuban thing. No. This is all the guy them did lie. You know, say the same kind of tactic, dirty thinking, slave master Queenie come back with. Eh?
Propaganda.
And Diane Smith them. You know, see it? Yeah.
What sort of thing? Training programs. We have, for instance,
the training program we matter about. That are the national, the thing that we matter the same, I train up the people them that think I put them in a job. And the school where we're going to just play. And the national service. What kind of training program? Man, they never have no training program for train nobody. It never happened. This was lie. Angela, them the power for this, yeah.
Some 1,000 Jamaican youths that have now been trained in Cuba under a program that has come to be known as the Brigadista program.
Lie. Him come up with
because the purpose of the program is to set up Marxist-Leninist brigades to return to Jamaica to indoctrinate the peasant people.
My God, pathological liar.
Marxist, Leninists,
That
communists.
all the people them lies for overthrow Sir Michael.
You know, and them that try overshoot, that's why I show the thing. So 1,000 people you said got trained. One. But let me tell you this, Cuba they're already in Jamaica. I build the school and I do the thing there. I build thousands of them. So you want to send how much people when you have the Cuban them depend on the gun already. I build the school, I'll show you them the day already. I do all of the building. So you couldn't go send 1,000, 1 dose to 1,000 for Marxist, Leninist brigade and for indoctrinate the people then, the peasant. These are all the guys like these are coming like Queenie now, the slave master piece of shit. That bastard slave master piece of shit. When people them buy slave and rape them and get them color the color where them have. Because slave man, no mistake. I'm great grandpeople, them are slave master. That can't change. Big dirty thinking, Queenie. The Warmington, them are slave master in Jamaica. Them buy slave. We not ask, it's there. Yes? So, the slave master piece of shit. With them blood full of these kind of things. And bitterness. Yes? Him, Siaga coming like them take it from Siaga with them lie. This was a blatant line of Pastor Vicky.
Definitely. I mean, Siaga is a pathological liar that was using propaganda as one of the covert military CIA action for overthrow Sir Michael Manley. And him tap into where the CIA feed him so him can feed it to him party to paint Michael Manley, the greatest prime minister. Me is a Michael Manley heights. And I became a Conrad as a result of meeting Michael Manley as a youth in East Kingston. And me listen to Michael Manley, and there was never one moment in any speech where me hear him talk live, him promote any type of socialism for destroy Jamaica.
And promote war.
He was promoting upliftment for the people. And if you listen to him parliamentarian's speech, everything that he was proposing was for the benefit of the whole Jamaica as a society. Not like this government who only promote party line ish products for benefit people of the Jamaica Labour Party instead of the whole Jamaica. And them haven't done nothing in 9 wasted years for uplift the Jamaica people. So when you hear Siaga talk them thing there, it was the worst prime minister prior to this new prime minister. Because Michael Manley was all about people power, as him said, power to the people. The word is love, live in love and peace, and study and read. Knowledge is power. He wrote a book, the Michael Manley book for the new Jamaica. And him say you must read it, you must buy it, and you must get somebody to read it for you if you can't read it. But knowledge is power. And he was promoting self-reliance, be independent, be creative, you know. And put things in place to help even the farmers in Jamaica. Not like this government to destroy agriculture by raising GCT on raw products to create competition between our farmers and the imported goods, taking away the leverage from our farmers to destroy our agriculture system. And so when you look at great leaders, these are the type of leader that inspire a movement that we have today. And this People's National Party that we have today was birthed out of the ideals of Michael Manley, the greatest prime minister, that Prime Minister Patterson come and build upon the legacy, and Mama P come and build upon the legacy. And that's why we have the Jamaica we have today. Because nothing...
Man, to the sunlight.
Right. We don't have nothing for sure for Siaga do for Jamaica. We don't have nothing for sure what Bruce Golding do for Jamaica. And this prime minister. All them do is fill them craw and take from the Jamaica people. Michael Manley build for the Jamaica people. This government take from the Jamaica people.
I'm terrible. I'm going to continue with this.
Come on.
I'm going to continue with this. So this was a lie, people. Because right now we have more than 300-400 doctors and nurses are helping right now. Cuba never violate we and do nothing to it. This was a lie. To try to overthrow the man.
And the working class people.
The relationship with Cuba arises partly because Cuba is our closest neighbor, partly because Jamaica has always had a friendship that is traditional, really. With Cuba, it goes back into the 19th century. We find that we both share a deep commitment to the liberation process. We take a similar view of, we took a similar view of Nicaragua. We take a similar view of South Africa. We took a similar view of Ian Smith.
Do you take a similar view of America?
No, I don't think we take a similar view of America. I think they have, of course, a very unusual and painful experience.
Do you think that your support of Dr. Castro and a certain number of his causes, that having Cubans here, has helped to antagonize the United States towards Jamaica?
Well, first of all, I've never supported Dr. Castro and his causes. I've discovered points where we have similar causes. We share causes. I don't support his cause.
Him tell him not support him, him just have similar thing when Castro was staying. He talk to people, him tell you the truth.
Right.
Hear this?
Nor he mine for that matter. But that the relationship has contributed to and been the cause of strain with the United States, of that there's no question. It's a matter of principle.
Why did you do it?
Because it is a matter of principle. Because to me it is an absolute matter of principle, and it isn't negotiable, and it will never be, no matter what price is paid. It is not negotiable for me to believe that a small country has to determine its policy by reference to what some powerful neighbor feels.
And see it in the bow. I will love this. So, man, I'm on the act.
Exactly.
In the business, you're powerful and you must talk to Cuba. And you just say, okay, me talk to Cuba. When the man do and do him, I do. And the backside get them upset, you know.
Comrades, all I can say, the international community has been run by the big powers for hundreds of years, and where are we? Where are we?
Upsetting Jamaica's powerful neighbor seems to have been a Manley speciality. When he came to power in 1972, he moved into head-on conflict with the interests of American big business. Bauxite is big business. It's the raw material from which aluminium is made. It's only found in a handful of countries, and Jamaica has 2 billion tons of it. Before Manley came to...
Hear this, you command the farm something like OPEC. For make we, our country, make money, our father will see how to do with them lies here. Like what Andrew them are trying to do it. Yeah, work again, you know. I was seeing
and the backside levy so we can make a profit from backside.
Enough to. Hear this, hear this.
Power, the entire Jamaican bauxite industry was controlled by 6 North American companies. The country's greatest natural asset belonged to someone else. The Jamaicans received only a pittance in royalties, about $40 million a year.
Yes.
After they were elected, Manley's government began to negotiate with the bauxite companies, and after fierce resistance began to buy into the industry, mainly by compulsory purchase. 2 years later, Jamaica was paying for a 51% controlling interest, and her revenue from bauxite had gone up to $200 million a year.
That agreement creates a new and, we believe, historic partnership between the company and Jamaica.
He also formed the International Bauxite Association.
The man from international, I real statesman, you know.
Yeah.
You the man do with other country, them have to pay them up. Never had the Jamaica nothing bad. This man, them same dead poor. Never have 28 bank account. Never have 400 million around through my account. Andrew for move. He must sleep on the ballot. Continue.
Producers' cartel similar to OPEC in the oil industry. It was to ensure that poor countries got the maximum revenue from one of their few natural resources. But more significantly, it was the first time that Manley, using his socialist principles, went into action against American huge corporations and won.
Just remember that wherever imperialism works, the people must unite to defeat it.
In the eyes of some Americans, Manley had also threatened the security of the United States. Aluminium...
Threaten the security of the United States because I want more money for bauxite. Just listen, listen and learn something, yes, sir. This is what the man are doing, you know. Real thing, you know.
threaten the security of the United States. Aluminium is used to build warplanes and rockets, and control of bauxite now lies outside America.
So them use it to build rocket and warplane and thing, and now him control it and make more money. Because when them sell with them wheat and everything and it waste, we can't sell no. So them just negotiate and force buy and get 51% and them still make money, but we instead of we make 25 mil, we make 200 mil. Yes. The bus them never stop, the road never patch up, never. The bus them run on time.
Yeah.
2 cents when you go to school, 2 cents per bus. Them 2 cents. 2 cents.
If the Prime Minister would take a page out of Michael Manley book, but this Prime Minister will have, if he would take a page out of Michael Manley book, because Michael Manley show leadership, him show negotiation skills, him show management skills, him sure him can stand up to the big imperialist countries like America at the time, where I try bully him for because them need the backside for their military hardware and to go fight war and them thing there. But yet one pay with pennies on the dollars. And Michael Manley said, no, I'm putting the backside levy so we can, I'm said $200 million more instead of 40 million. That's
and then him say 40, but it was 25. Manley come to this at 25, them did again.
Right.
Go up to 200, 84.
So that was 175% in revenues from the backside. And you say, oh, negotiation skill. This government sell 12-year receivable at the Norman Manley Airport. This government sell out backside, them sell out aluminum, them sell out everything. I wouldn't have because of this. Waff to the Chinese.
My brother, him not just double, you know, because if him double, if you get a 25 mil and you double, like with the pay, you get 100, you get 50 mil. But on a 50 mil you get 200 mil, it's a couple of 100% you get.
175%. Yeah.
And in the double, you know, it'll be 50. You got 200, so it's not double.
Yeah,
you get 175 mil more. But it's not double. You understand? Yes.
Sam Levy's memories. And them kind of prime minister would need a Jamaica for put back the country on track. And this.
And then I tell them again, we MC work every day. When a commercial road there's so fresh produce coming in. The farmers them think they back lot. It come. Yes? 2 cents per bus. Bread cheap, bun cheap. The little bun them, one at a time when it go up, it go 13 cents. The big bun them, the big level bun them, like 50 cents, under 50 cents for one. 50 cents. Paper 50 cents come out in 1974, you know. Yes. Let me tell you something. We used to get that.
We're strong against the US dollar too under my command leadership.
Yeah, the dollar is strong. They're stronger than that. And them can't tell you, we're not chatting with them, you know. We can't just tell them things and we're not going out with them chatting, saying, but we can't just tell them things and teach them things. So we're not in the foolishness with them. Everything they cheap.
Yeah.
The flour, the rice, the this. I remember, you know, back in them time that we have the bag of flour and the rice and the sugar and the meat and everything, you know. We have the TV, you know. We have the money, man.
I know what Father Lawrence
the place. Eh?
Sir Byron show Friday night gone, you know. In 1972, Michael Manley grew the economy by 18%, you know. Never after that, no other prime minister has ever grown the economy.
Yeah.
See how they mash up the economy. Bruce Colin mash up the economy, and this government worse mash up the economy.
PR them do.
Yeah.
So all right. So if you run an economy and not care what them are going with, and you want the dollar scarce and say, we could get something with scarce. But remember, you have things where trade within the boundary, we have food, we allow them say, but another like hungry because growing provision and them thing they up. We have banana, we have this, we have that, we have food.
Export was up.
You understand how we export them. But we have them because we have you understand? And then like everything where they go on, and like the hospital them they shut down. And the hospital never overcrowded because we have clinic everywhere I work. And we have ambulances. They're the clinic and everything, you know. Doctors, we have dentists, we have all these kind of things, midwife, this. We have the pharmacy in there, you know, come out. Because they have the window like when I rain just so when you come out, doctor get a prescription, you put it in, sit down on the bench and wait and them call them give them full it and give. You know pay for it. You know pay for dentist. And people get shot in a school too, by the way. Them come at school, come get shot. Them come at school, come up in a bank account. Serious. See? We have a park, some man think the bus, them on pan time.
Yeah.
But the place where we have crash program, keep the road clean. You know, the other man and people come out and clean the road. Listen, don't follow them. This is bullshit.
Yeah, they mash up the country, man.
See? Everywhere you see park, it have some nice tree night, it have the seat tonight like a concrete seat where you sit down. And the park, it have more than one gate, you know, park. But it have the gate where you're going in, you know the gate where you're going in, you just spin it round and go in. You push it and it spin. Right? So you're going at and spin and you're going at the park. Park always pretty. And you have people who about the park.
Yeah.
All of these park about.
Yeah.
The place clean.
Yeah. Father
Lord, everywhere.
Yeah.
When you have a shopping lane and what have you have the D&G truck, you have the beer truck coming, the drinks truck, you have the bread van, you have everything coming up to you.
Milkman used to come to.
Yes. See, the light man can read. For me, there was the people at class light that never know. Because light man used to come and read. I'm going to think the more I would, and sometimes the more I put them stick. Because dog, you rush them, you know, you have the tool to get a dog. Yes. And inside there's some have to come read by your house.
Yeah.
Read the meter. No outside.
Those are the glory days, man.
Yes.
But you know, the worst thing happened to Jamaica is Siaga, you know. He mash up. This is the mash up of Jamaica start, you know, with Siaga. And he recruit Warmington and Chuck and the whole of them and Hardley Shaw and some Henry and the whole of them. And this of the coalition of them start mash up Jamaica.
Yes. So what them do, them use the PR like where Manley say so. And you know what is him not bitter? And him deal with the kids, him tell us the closest thing to him are the kids and you have a place to sleep and him come with national housing trust and all of these things. But you still Andrew Holness to Panamania and say dark days and people don't know. We live through it your piece of nastiness you. We live through the whole of that.
Yeah.
You can't tell me nothing about Manley Dave. Never you can't tell me nothing.
That's right.
And I sit down and talk to some people. We live through it. Me and my brother and my sister, them and you know my friend them and them too. We live through it. It's a piece of nastiness.
Yeah.
We live through Siaga one to we know what him do. We live through practicing things. We live through the one of these things. You can't tell me. Remember we have very fond memory, you know. And I like somebody this way. Me have to study up something. We live through it.
Yeah.
We can't tell you what I'm selling us because me is a man, you know. Me I look at everything and what we are playing and everything, you know. You understand? And we can't tell you where it in and we're not in and the season them and where we have fly kite and what we are doing and all kind of. We can't just tell you everything. We live through a thing. You can't come tell me something when we live through. We have a friend them. And my siblings them. What I'm doing now? And we have the big pot. Because we have the big pot, you know. So, and like, you know, one time my mother I remember the bed with the bed chunk. With the bed, them bed there, it come with a chunk. So you lock it, but here what now? So we know so the wall up key and the cabinet key. I remember we have cabinet. See? Before we have you have cabinet and but the wall up key, the cabinet key can open the bed chunk. Can you lift up the bed chunk? So you know. My mother know that put them case of milk in it and I said you want to suck out all of them milk, you bore it and you want so that's you know she took out a key then I know so we don't test that so the same kind of key open the same thing. I mean open that and take out a milk and go deal with that when she gone but what you talk about man?
Yeah man, this time we have a shop in our room. Them time now our mother have them one little shop in the house.
Yeah, because you have some things and then lock off a case of things and then lock off something you don't want to touch that. If you make it look like you want to cut one of this way, you know she not going to have to Watch a key, you know, it can use. Boom. You know, some Alex they say you want, you know, because some of them just pack where them have them there. Where you use, where you have this, where them pack. And you have to
So that people have to
pay
pay
use it. Because you have the thing bag. Yeah.
So that them have to pay $20 for a squeeze of toothpaste. Nobody now have no food in them house.
They never used to there.
And we have everything in our house.
Yeah. So when them attack them foolishness, I can't tell you every shop and call them name and everything but be buy from me. Them can't tell me nothing. See, them can't tell me nothing. So when them come out to Black Day, I say, well, I'm to that guy. You man, just 72. Stop your knife, man. And then him get peace side too, you know, so him lie. Because when him tell all these lie, your bad remanded us are coming by 78. Him in a grade 1. And not even basic, him a going in a grade 1, so him a liar.
Yeah.
You understand? See? Like 70 years. Because I like
72. 72 in band, the first year in Michael Manley.
Yes. So by 78, him in grade 1.
Yeah.
79 in grade 2.
Yeah.
18 in grade 3. Him can't tell me him not remember these things. You remember in a basic school. So him lie.
Yeah.
So you must say, me I say, too lie him. Come on. You say still of the cabinet. See? Remember when the Hoover them a come out? Remember that Hoover man, and that time people still use coconut brush. And these kind of we are talking about. They can't tell me what happened to these people. We cook pot man, I run boat for a brethren, them we are going to see, and then we have white island right there for the foot I leave. So you know we get first, second, and third day.
Yeah.
So, you know, yes. That with the rock spring.
Sometimes we gone all a gunboat. Down a cigar and drive.
Yeah, the one go down cigar and I go place. So the one of this I'm going to play some sea lick and go catch some fish and do all kind of things. So we play going good.
Yeah.
See? So and like them tell me, you know, nothing.
Hang out on a power bank. Power banks hang out sometimes on a power bank.
Of course. Yes.
That was the glory days, man.
See? So power banks are our place, you know. The king, I can remember power banks, you know, down the king there, you know. Gypsy King father, you know, can be the Banatone and then go a country, you know.
Yeah.
See, now Pinky and the one of them down a power banks. Power banks are our place. So, you know, these are the things where them know, you know. We don't bother say nothing to them. You know, we just stay there and go on, you know. See, we have realtor right there, so.
Yeah, and down the road you have kings. Kings.
We have kings.
Yeah.
So we have realtor, we have kings. We go with theater, we good.
Yeah.
Do all place lively. So we don't want, you know, when we hear them say, you know, part of the key, you know, true, we have to say, hey, I'm about that days. Eh?
The mash up Jamaica, that's how we cross and I beat them because we know what Jamaica used to be like, the glory days of Jamaica.
Like this.
And when we see Jamaica now, we cry.
So instead of we advance and build panda to destroy, see I go come in and lock down the hospital there. You see I don't want to open a my wife people them think they open a in a Trinidad there, Albert Town, because them lock down the one they up there, so you know. In lock down the hospital there, you know. It had some people say them have to go way down in a farm, but I go man. They did have the hospital up there work. Them have some other hospital where them just cut and them resize them down, lock down this, and one bag of food, this is him do. We not ask him, we tell you. So me hear them say, we bill. That is bullshit. Them never been no hospital. If Boston never been the hospital them we get them, and then anything we talk about bill. Different from more Monday, because we pay refurbish and everything, and then them add on things. But the one they will get it as a gift. A 1974 that opened. The same kind of original. Man, they did with that. Kind of original, yes. Yeah. And then bill and add the other thing and build the clinic them all over the place and build them school them, build the houses them. And do all the one of these things. And that one all when them get fight. Yeah. Church, keeping a thing theater. But no, because kings now, no remember them used to keep them thing, you know. But after them church, remember church them go buy out King's Theatre after, you know.
That kind of the 80s.
Yeah, them go buy it out. But remember King's Theatre was a thing where, you know, movie and everything, and the theater them. Remember theater house used to carry the swing one time, you know.
Yeah, man. Triple bill and double bill.
Yeah, man. The theater house used to, yeah. Like what we are talking buy field now. And something now work. You buy field, me want back my money. Buy field. They want them to buy it. Because, you know, something now go on and show now go on good here. People say they want back them money. And start echo it.
Yeah,
see?
yeah, watch our kickers and it cut. And it you know,
Well,
like,
worries.
your buckle at you up on the screen.
Yes. So, but that back in the them time, that nice. Because we are Baba Green a lot 40. We are Baba Green at a Texaco, that's we go down a Garden Beach. Because one time in the day, and the you small offices over right there, so side where the bus step, them turn the bus step in front of David. You could go up the right, so King's Club, the right one, there, so too. I pee them and tart and one of them down a sea. Right down there. So that's how them build the power barge now. Garden Beach.
Yeah.
Man, them carrying them boat and thing, and we get some roast, some bang down that and everything, you know, I go scout off, go drop line.
Yeah.
Saying? Yes. You saying? I say them cut the food, there's no. There's we have a Barber Green and go play some mud war and thing. You know. Kingsley I work over them place and them thing there. Over Barber Green. That time we'd have real Barber Green.
Yeah.
Real
Those
Barber
Green. Days, man.
We have built, yes.
Well,
we'd have 6 miles to, you know.
Country mash up bad.
We can just tell them how the whole place it stay and everything, you know, nothing never come out of my head yet. You see what pop down and with them build back and with them pop down and with them do and everything, but we can't tell you the whole place it's here. Better than this. If we were opening up everything, you know, at work. Them time they know, you know, back in them days when somebody are going for you, you know, everybody them I tell you about to come and you just up like foot and go over the pan waving gallery. And some people are walk out. And so that way, when everybody hear some people are crying, you're not gonna wait, just up like foot. Yeah, my old man I go foreign and you know, we go, then you have to go.
Yeah.
But my old man gone, you know, try out and gone and you go, you know, cause yes. Cause you can do waving and we have a
yeah, you have to come out of the plane door and wave back to them after.
Yeah. But when my old man are coming in, we didn't make know when they are coming in, you know. Cause I'm like tiptoe, you know. Because you know the old lady, you know, we are better than, you know, old lady I got a hard fool, you know, a mums, you know, they say each, but the old man know him the ramp none at all. So when I come from foreign, no, come on early morning, better you know when.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So not yes. You understand? So these are things you go away and get away. You know, certain thing about with the chatting with some people and them chat one bag of Nancy story. We're not trying it. We keep it really on effort. See? That's why I say the country, it mash up. And them can't tell me nothing. What man they said. It's a goddamn disgrace to pan this. Now, you might make a hear this and what they click. Because the man tell you what they click to, you know better.
Big boys, them, yeah.
Tell me what they click. Let me hear this.
Doom. First of all, it took final control of the Jamaica Labour Party. And the Jamaica Labour Party is now the instrument and the yo-yo of the clique.
We wine.
The comrade leader then looked at the strategies of the clique.
What did the clique do? First of all, it took final control of the Jamaica Labour Party. And the Jamaica Labour Party is now the instrument and the yo-yo of the clique.
Yeah.
And the Labour Party of today is not the Labour Party of 30 years ago. It is now the yo-yo of the clique.
The second strategy was propaganda. And they let loose upon Jamaica the most vicious propaganda this country has ever seen.
Yes, sir.
You are bombarded day and night with every lie and falsehood. And they watch to see if you would lose faith.
All right. And I sure saw them the bun on even tide war. Man, to tell you, you know.
Yeah.
Record these things and documented. The lies and them not change from the lie. We are going to change them now. Facts checking time. And I know them lie. It's not now. And I know this man attack, so I could go kill them, I could go do this and this. You know, so I'm just telling you point blank. Yeah, yeah.
And when you showed them in the by-elections of last year that you were now socialist conscious and aware and beginning the march on the road to building a socialist society, they realized the propaganda had failed.
Yes.
So then we had the third stage of the strategy, which was gunmanship and violence.
Who bring in gunman and violence? Him tell you, you know. So when we have to say, we'll go through the CIA documents, but we're going to play the situation, man. No. Teresa, yeah, you see the flower there, them say flower there with the lion, you remember the flower there with the lion head upon the back there? Yeah, because them that's the flower there, poison. It did poison, some flower, they poison some people, you know.
Yeah.
So then we start saying flower poison now, so we have to look out for the flower. Remember, man? Yes.
Remember.
Yeah, man.
And the guns barked.
Yeah, there.
And the fires raged.
You hear about the fire and the gun now?
Yeah.
Remember him at the Prime Minister, no need to be nothing like this. You hear? The gun and the fire. Them born on even try and kill the people then.
Had failed. So then we had the third stage of the strategy, which was gunmanship and violence. And the guns barked, and the fires raged, and they hoped that in the bark of the guns and the raging of the fire that you would lose faith and turn back.
Yes.
And you were meant to feel that we could not manage it, and that better you retreat. And then we put the guns and the fire under heavy management.
Hey, you know, man, I thought though. Him say put the gun, because that's why they come with gun coat, you know.
Yeah.
And lock up somebody else. You hear him say put the gun and the fire under heavy management. You hear what them do? Now make them trick you.
And when they realized that had failed, they now came to the fourth and final assault against us. And that is the squeeze on the economy. The squeeze on the economy.
Yes.
And right now, you understand me plainly. When you talk of economic sabotage, they will say to you, how do you prove it? But I will tell you what the answer is. A man who is asked to expand his business and willfully says, unless you bow to me,
Yes.
I will not expand it. Unless you turn back the progress, I will not expand my business. That man is also guilty of sabotage by willful non-cooperation. And there is plenty of that in Jamaica today.
You see it?
Understand, comrades, if the price of their expanding the business is to turn back the progress and to betray the people and betray the masses, that is a price we will never pay.
All right.
We will never pay that price. We will never pay that price. We will never pay that price.
I'm not turning it back enough.
But let them understand, we ask for the cooperation. But understand, if they will not cooperate, the socialist movement will find other ways to run the industries.
Okay, yeah.
Look at what we have lived through. In 1973, we begun to feel the lash of world inflation. The prices for the wheat that you take to make the flour and use the flour to make the bread and the dumpling. All of a sudden, the price go up 5 times.
5 times.
We couldn't do nothing about it except prepare to change the world in time.
You the man to change the world, I really don't know. Change the world, statesman.
The oil prices, one lick, raised 4 times. This little country paying out $160 million a year now, more to buy the same oil. And without the oil, you don't turn on a light, you don't run a truck, you don't start a tractor, you don't move one thing in Jamaica. Them liquors $160 million one time.
One time.
All we could do is take it.
Right.
They talk about efficiency. They talk about who can manage the economy. If they had been in power when those things hit us, nothing could have saved us. The only thing that saved Jamaica at that time was one thing that this government did, and that we alone could do. Because we alone were willing to fight imperialism. We alone were willing to fight the multinational corporations. We alone were willing to mobilize the bauxite producers of the world. We alone were willing to fight as leaders of the third world. And the thing that saved Jamaica was the bauxite levy. The bauxite levy, which was the use of the sovereign power of a third world nation to put multinational corporations under heavy manners.
You see, him doesn't look for them, you know. Him just tell you the truth, you know. Put them under heavy manners.
Yeah.
You know, lap your tail with them.
No other prime minister. No other prime minister deal with what him have to deal with in overcome it.
And then go on and do this matter life and the man too. Yes, I got tell life and the man, you know. That's why I say,
the greatest prime minister this ever walk the face of Jamaica. The greatest way I listen to. Every comrade for listen to him teachings, man. I'm telling you. The man read out them playbook, you know, the same playbook them after that with violence and crime and I try sabotage, you know. And him read out them playbook from the 70s.
He tell about it.
Yeah.
No play back your son.
Third world nation to put multinational corporations under heavy manners.
The comrade leader then looked at the strategies of the clique.
Hey, brother, the man said put the corporation under heavy manners.
I listen to this all night, man. Powerful teaching.
That's why I say I play this. So this is how them sit down and them study. Him put them under imperialism. No. Him fight for him did a fight for South Africa to man.
Yeah, that's why them stand against the world. Them stand against the whole world.
That still, man, them youth and have no backbone. You know, see, Andrew when Trump come in, you know, see them put him on the cutting for a flush him and crap. He can't trouble after that, you know. You know, just make him come and put him.
Yes, them try to get a meeting with Trump and Trump turn him down at the AI. So Chump
Chump look for him. The man not to Chump. Chump not no time for him. I'm going to show you how the man has skin out. Sir Manley.
Yeah, man. With greatest.
Him tell you, him not bring no war. Him tell you, half I'm at. Him tell you, oh, when I see I look him war, him tell you, say socialism have to be built. Him not say, oh, it's like how Andrew them not talk about we, and we do this. Labor right, and don't make them this. Here how the man attack. Here it is.
Wind up now. Socialism has got to be built. We have to build it like a house. It can't be handed.
That's right.
Brother.
Who come into socialism for a handout? No, not so. It have to be built. And it need, everybody want to work. Everybody must have love. Everybody must have discipline.
Everybody not said PMP if you have love. Him say
Right.
everybody.
The whole country.
And if you have love and discipline and want to work, everybody, yeah.
We must keep our cities clean.
Me tell you, the city clean. You hear what I'm saying? For keep the city clean. You hear what I'm concerned about?
Yeah.
Concerned
Without
about
throwing trash from here.
No socialist would ever drop a piece of dirt or litter in the streets.
You know why you drop dirt and litter in the street? Never dirty, so.
Right.
And Jamaica stay there with one bag of pile up.
Yeah.
What drunk or driver people? Drunk or driver people. The way the place is pile up dirty and stink. Never happened before.
Because the socialists would remember the one coming behind. Only people with a capitalistic mentality would ever dirty the streets. Who have love, who have justice, who have concern. Keep your city clean. Make I tell you what the party must do. The party, our party is open to all. Our party must be first in discipline.
Yeah.
First in discipline.
No,
I know them care about them on never do the PR because them do what I'm saying, you know. So you find out to the party leader, them and them come out and like them rich and them have money. No, not even Manley. Not even Patterson, not even Mama P.
Yeah.
Angela, let me just think different from Siago where you say I'm emerging. You understand? And
Yeah.
you see most of shine panel and all kind of things and I know. He can't tell about where him get the money from, I remember him can't work the money there and that's where you see my work, you know. So the money there it can't have unexplained money and unexplained property and there you know so nothing to nobody. It can't that unacceptable. Even the foreign feds not gonna have him long time and lock him down.
Yeah, man, unexplained wealth. Yeah, man, I can't justify him wealth or him come about it. You must say, well, bad mind for your acts. That defense now got all up in a criminal case.
I better run him with that, man.
Our party must be first in work. Our party must be first in sacrifice. Our party must be first in study. You must study.
Yeah.
If you're a socialist, you must study.
Yeah.
You must study. That's why we start all the great programs, literacy, so that we can bring knowledge. True knowledge is power. You must read. Now I have a book called Manley and the New Jamaican. One should find a way to read it. My own little book I write for you is you I write it for. Politics of change is you I write it for. To give you wisdom and understanding. Read it. Make group bite and somebody read it and want to discuss it because you must be first in study. Knowledge is power. My last word is for the role of leadership. First of all, the leadership of socialism must walk in humility. Humility. Must be humble. Must be humble. Must always be humble. There is no place for arrogance in the party that I lead. And anybody that is arrogant over the people must get out of leadership.
Not the piece on your foot. Not the double slave master. Grand Pitney, a great Grand Pitney. Come on, what dirty thinking slave night blood. Where slave master people then rape the slave. I come call people back master. That back master piece of shit. Big nasty thinking queenie. You know, no arrogance. Him can't tell nobody nothing. Everybody for look upon him slave from where he come from. That slave piece of shit. The other one, a slave master beat him. That a bushrat. Continue.
The only one that is fit to lead is the one that walks hand in hand, shoulder to shoulder, equal with the people, loving with the people.
Yes. Fit to lead, hand in hand, shoulder to shoulder, equal. Not for beat you.
People first. That's right. Not party first. That's right.
Yeah. And no handout neither.
That's right.
That's why I don't want no big flashy motor car.
Go take on this. Listen this. Only if you use this as an example against Holness and the minions.
No money laundering around here.
The man don't want no flashy motor car. Here again, we don't want.
I don't want nobody in my party go with a flashy clothes.
Nobody in the party no flashy clothes.
Bush jacket to attack.
That's simple.
Yeah.
That's why the man in the wilderness move simple.
And that's why I'm did a whole interest simple too.
But no, but I move simple. Hear this.
I dress simple. And I drive in a simple little car.
Simple little car and dress simple.
So Father,
I'm them driving a simple little car. Because we must walk with the people. The day we think we're bigger than the people, we have no business to lead. Socialism walks in humility with the people.
No, Andrew Wallace can't walk with no people, no humility, you know. Andrew Wallace can't do this.
No.
28 bank account will never do this, can't do it.
Right.
Yes,
when you say Comrade Leader Mark Golden just dress simple and I walk with the people, these are the principles in my embrace.
Of course.
Yeah.
That's why I say, when me hear a piece of shit, you know, sometimes I'm sorry about look at rat pies, you know. Because, you know, sometimes, you know, you invite some little piece of shit around, you know. They get up and talk about all money laundering and know nothing about you, that piece of shit. Garbage. That's why I like saying I'm a wilderness, but I like no shit around me, you know. And shit bait, you know. You understand? You have to be careful. And I rather stay in my wilderness by myself. You understand? It's so bad. Eh? But you have some betray piece of shit, you know. Hey, that's why I rather stay by myself. You understand? Then for government. Continue.
If you're a socialist, you must have love and concern.
Yeah.
And if you are a leader, you must stay close to the people. I said to the leaders of socialism, stay close to the people. When the people are worried and unhappy, don't run away from them. Stay close like a shepherd. Give them love. Give them care. That is socialism. The leader in socialism must know so that he can explain. He must understand so that he can lead. He must inspire by example. And above all, he must have integrity. 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 Only honesty can lead the people in socialism.
So you can't tell me Andrew Holness can lead the people them gonna away? He say a bad man when you ask him about the house and the thing them where him have. And I show you clocks. Yeah. No beating stick, we don't want to beating stick around you, man. Teresa.
Him say every ghetto youth is a star, but him sell the police them for analyze the youth them. What him claim says a star. So it's the same not real. Him feel.
Yeah. Him not real, man. See? You hear these people on the honesty. You tell me, let me ask you something now. Before I finish with that. Honest, have integrity. Integrity.
No.
God, you know, sermon they say on the honesty. May I play this because I do a little series of the ICE did where the CIA do, you know, the 70s and come up to the 80s and all. Because we have it. So I'll start showing that tomorrow and thing. But we play this on my mind, you know, and then we're going at that and we just run through it. I run through it in a Pastor Wiki. We have to run through these things, yeah? Because the people have to do first in study. But I do what they say. And when you live through it and you see all the country that stay to where it stay here today, you think more talk and tell me about we do it, do what? Them not do nothing about the place. Them are shit.
Yeah. Them feel them craft and take off from the people. What my Prime Minister Manley promote was people. People first, country first. Them guys are coming to government for get rich.
Yes.
And take from the people.
Yeah.
They have no vision for the people, but vision for themselves.
Yeah, man. Yes, Rudolph, what you mean, man? Let me tell you something. What I'm doing now, him same study Manley. And I try to show Manley under the bus. No, at a Manley heights, so you can't do that. Go on, so. Me, shake that man, and that man, they talk to everybody. Him go around the island, and you know what people see him in one place, you know. Him go around and him consult with the people before him do things.
Yeah.
You know, find that. You know, see them a come with Portmore and them just come and say, blah, blah, and tell lie. Because them wanted to have voting thing and do what them do. That to repeal. When Mark wouldn't come in for repeal. Be dirty thinking Queenie, them and come out. And treat the people. Oh, no get tricked by them. Forgive a plate of food. Number one, Queenie, them can't give me a plate of, for them lifestyle can't give me a moon and yam from. Listen, if you have a dog when you're from Queenie, me ban that dog. Same time, can't come back in my yard. No dog couldn't literally, my dog couldn't eat. Not out of Queenie pot when cook that in a pies, my dog. Queenie are germs. A matter of fact, my dog couldn't have from dead man and none of them neither. You couldn't come back to my yard, me and give me that dog. You make a lock you, you can't come back to my yard. You understand? No dog when you have Queenie ever chose something, give my dog and carry up, even out of your plate where you yam. And my dog, I don't want that dog. Yes?
That's how bad it gets with them, man. You wouldn't even make your dog eat from them.
The dog could eat from them.
That's how terrible they are.
Not from Queenie, them. Them the nastiness. You understand? It's bad.
You wouldn't even make your dog go close to them.
Yes, eh?
Don't even make your dog go close to them.
No. My dog couldn't walk near them. No, I don't want the dog. I give it the dog. Can't come back in my yard. None at all. Me no business. I don't care. You understand? My dog, you think Queenie could have chew and I eat out of the plate where Queenie eat. Figure mash up my dog. You couldn't do that. Even if I eat out and plane, couldn't go put on the plate where I eat out and give my dog. You know, go away.
And probably that one leak out by your dog foot, you know.
I mean, yeah, I may leak out on the foot of the dog. But for you touch the dog and maybe, you know, they may itch up like itch up, yes. You understand them dangerous? Saying honesty can't run. And you hear this? The Prime Minister can't talk for this. Yes? Continue.
Therefore, my comrades, let us build together. And I call upon you now, in the name of the Father, in the name of God, in the name of Allah, in the name of Jehovah, in the name of Jah.
You hear the big Jah there? Hey, when you hear the big Jah there? Because them man are free of Rasta. Remember them get trim and mash up and all kind of things, you know, anything where down the all about cemetery, you know.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah. And the Rasta man support that party, betray what
themselves, they don't know the history.
Yeah, betray Rastafarism. Yeah. Because what Busta man did to the Rasta man them and kill them off, unalive them and trim them was a disgrace, a national disgrace, and a national outcry. No Rasta man not for support that party.
Yes. None.
You see them trim the little girl, what, 2-3 years ago? And the same mentality the one of them still have.
Them terrible. Yeah. Them terrible. Terrible. And then what them doing, them have some set of people who know the history. Now, me live through the history, you can't tell me about the history of this. Can me live through it? Me not have to read book to go through the history. We live through the history of this. So, you know, when them run out, yeah, man, I threw you talk ball with Blackstar. So when them run out and talk them bullshit, like Andrew, I say, yeah, my little brother, stop chat shit. Stop telling the people these kind of things. You're not prime minister. You're not supposed to depend on the ballot. You feel good way.
I'm disqualified.
Disqualified, of course. You see?
But third prison term, him forget, man.
Eh? Him forget what, man?
Guys, prison term, them forget. Maximum security prison, him forgot.
Yeah. Look upon people and lead them astray. It's not cool. Cannot be cool. It's not cool. But if we just burn him out, treat him too dangerous. We have to burn him out, treat him dangerous. It's not cool.
Yeah.
And Queenie, I'm not telling you what I want to look up, just put in him family name. Just put slave Warmington, slave, slave master in Jamaica, slave owner in Jamaica, Warmington, and it show you St. John's, the same place where you have St. John's with is St. Catherine, right now.
Yeah.
St. Thomas in the Vale is St. Catherine. St. Dorothy, a part of most of that is St. Catherine. You have the map, I put them up before and do it, Yes. See, and we put it up back again. See, I have the whole documents from even in this, where we can show and say, none of them alone get 500-acre land for our generation, forever, from the king. I have the whole document, I have them, I have them. So I say, when you have these kind of little things and when you run through them, I don't want to hear from them people, because I like my history, I just live in my wilderness. See? So I have these things and I have a nice database of things where I don't do tabloid. No, I do not tabloid.
Your archive
deep. Yes, so I don't do tabloid. No, I do it. Then, remember, you have a grand them for look for you and I say yes. And they say, oh man, you can't do the tabloid, man.
Well, you say your archive and your dub plate war chest, the two of them deep.
Deep. My war chest deep, man. My dub plate war chest deep, man. And the catalog music catalog deep too. Yes. So I always have them thing there, you have to do that historian, so. And I like them come and say what they want to say with me, that no work. These people, they are the cliques. The same lie where Siago come tell. I remember, Siago come say a Leninist. You go look on Lenin. He matter a communist,
Yeah.
See? He matter about them thing there, Yeah. So yeah. Yeah. See? So he matter about communists. Yeah. Yes. He matter about Russia back in the days and them yes. So he matter about communists. And now Cuba, doctor still there, Jamaica under Andrew Holness regime right now. And them are served. Nobody I do not matter to Jamaica from
Father Lonesome. It said yeah. It's how them try brand Prime Minister, the greatest Prime Minister Michael Manley in the history of Jamaica as a communist. It was his policies was far from a communism. But you see when you look at this government now with the CR with them the document what them try pass last year.
Yeah.
Comrade leader Mark Gollins said nah sign.
Yes.
You see when you read that document there, it take what the people them fundamental freedom and rights and privacy and freedom of expression, freedom of movement, it just freedom of gathering and what them don't do nothing for the people them in another document. Everything was about the ceremonial president and it's about increasing them Senate seat for control 2/3 of the Senate. It was about the government and the ceremonial president. So when you think of communism or this government will take the freedoms from the people, this is the real communist government right before our eyes in Jamaica. No democracy send police out for kill. Give the police green light for kill innocent unarmed youth, which is a violation of the Geneva Convention, human rights act. No, only in communist country them thing that happen. Well, you can't if you say anything about the leader, them send police for you come look for you under your bed.
I'm going to bed see him.
It's not happening in democracy. So who's the real communist now? The light, the spotlight upon this government. Them is the real communists by the way them are governed.
Yes.
But them use reverse psychology for frame Michael Manley as a communist. And them are the Jamaica Labour Party is the real communist party.
So look on this now. Look how, I will show you when people, I will show you one UK man that somebody sent to me the other day. I like him have a camera on here. Look how him talk and him just talk in mind. But them are sent under bed for people and your owners. And these police are piece of shit, they are wankers. We believe in a freedom of speech. Watch this.
Back at the last 14 years of Conservative rule. As we look back at this gaggle of obdurate, arrogant, stubborn, unrepentant
Put them up.
Living bunch of arseholes who have spent the last 14 years trying to keep their useless megalomaniacal political party together while sleepwalking the country into a kitchen blender. 14 years, 5 prime ministers, 7 chancellors, 8 foreign secretaries, 13 culture secretaries, one of whom was Nadine Dorries, a woman so stupid she thinks Channel 4 is a brand of perfume. 8 home secretaries, including grinning exorcist doll Priti Patel, Sajid Javid, James Hilarious rape jokes cleverly, and far-right pin-up Suella Braverman. Twice, a woman who says multiculturalism has failed, even though her, Patel, Javid cleverly, Sunak, Kwarteng, Zahawi, Badenoch are proof that even if you do have brown skin, you too can become a vicious, festering, regressive, lying, greedy, nasty, eye-wateringly wealthy, but morally bankrupt cunt. No fewer than 16 housing ministers, which explains why the UK is the most difficult place to find a home in the developed world. In 2000, a home cost 4 times the average salary. Now it costs 8 times the average salary, and workers are 11 grand worse off a year after 15 years of almost completely unprecedented wage stagnation. We've gone from 29 billionaires to 177 billionaires, whilst the working classes endured crippling austerity. The highest taxes in 70 years, lowest corporate taxes in 50 years. The rich are richer and the poor are much poorer, and your average high street is boarded up. We've endured David Cameron's hubris, Theresa May's chaos, Boris Johnson's lies, and Liz Truss throwing £30 billion of your money down the shitter. 100 billion in lost trade due to Brexit, 40 billion in lost tax revenues due to Brexit, whilst our farmers and our fishermen were sold down the river. The worst trade deficit since records began, and our national debt is now at 3 trillion. Average student debt has gone from 5k to 50k, homelessness has doubled, child poverty has tripled, an energy crisis that has little to do with the war in Ukraine and more to do with unfettered capitalism and unbridled greed. Highest energy bills in Europe, with 6.7 million people currently living in fuel poverty. The Party of Law and Order have overseen record backlogs in the Crown Court, delays of 5 years for rape cases, with rapists being spared jail because the prisons are full. Chronic shortages of judges on top of a narrative that says they're all enemies of the people. They sold off 600 police stations. They cut police numbers by 21,000, then increased police numbers by 20,000, which is not an increase in police numbers, no matter how many times they tell you it is. Highest train fares in Europe, lowest state pension in Europe, longest waiting lists in NHS history, a nation with rotting teeth and people being hospitalised with malnutrition and scurvy, billions of taxpayers' money wasted on PPE contracts for their rich mates, and they let the bodies pile high and killed tens of thousands of pensioners during the pandemic, and then they lied about it. They cut our armed forces, they closed and sold off our fire stations, they closed, then sold off our libraries, they didn't build those 40 new hospitals, and they forced councils into bankruptcy. They wasted billions on HS2. They voted to allow bankers to have unlimited bonuses. They allowed BP and Shell to steal our oil and gas reserves without paying taxes, whilst Norway, of course, went the other way and has a sovereign wealth fund of over 1.6 trillion. And record amounts of our tammies and turds are being churned into our rivers and oceans by our privatised water companies. Windrush, Grenfell, Partygate, Barnard Castle, 30p Lee, bullying, affairs, groping and rape and tractor porn and Chris Pincher and corruption and dirty deals and racist donors and lies and lies and lies. And yes, the pandemic didn't help and the war in Ukraine hasn't helped, but don't believe them when they tell you that that's the reason that you are poorer this week than you were last week, whilst Rishi Sunak is richer this week than he was last week. Rishi Sunak cut taxes on champagne on the same day he cut funding to rebuild schools, and he wants to bring back national service. What else are they going to bring back? Grandstand? Spam on the national health? Snickers going back to marathon? I look forward to voting these incompetent, hubristic grifters out, and I hope they spend a very long time in the wilderness and have a really good think about what they just did. Well, a trip down memory lane there with some highs and some lows from the last 14 years.
Oh, say yeah, them man do. Remember, what is faster than that?
That's why them lose.
You have people can't come talk instead of them come under your bed. These piece of fucking wonkers. They are wonkers. You understand?
That's why Sarnak lose, because we said he might do what we are doing now. He might use freedom of speech and him constitutional right for beat out, beat and teach the government on corruption and waste and fraud. Same thing what we are doing, he might do. And say him have the freedom in England. The body now send police to lock him up or intimidate him and threaten him with lawsuit or unalive him. And this is the difference when you live in our first world country from this banana boat government, banana republic government or having in Jamaica. Because the Labour Party sweep Cernak and him government because of the bad corruption and the bad economy what them create over there last year, So we just have to do what him are doing. I wish every blogger will continue to beat and teach them instead of war with the labor right them for them platform. Because we have the message where and we have the truth and we have spit out the truth. You see what him do a while ago? I applaud him, man. Great job.
No, but that way I do. So what we do, every woman like when them tell a lie, I may have to give only someone. When you make them come out and them tell a lie, all we have to do is just fact check them. Them stupid. Big mama, one piece of work we see from a sit down, we see you do. One piece. And this is the one where you just do pan Deadman Mackenzie. One piece of work and we applaud you for that. Yeah. Yeah. Him blame Daryl, him blame everything. And these things are lie. Because them play back. Let me tell you, when they talk about the 20,000 when they give back, them say because them bounce back and them this and them that and them can get 20,000 and them put the country in a recession. I vote them say them are looking and them do it with the same boss. So PJ carrying because 1983 them get rid of JS.
Yeah.
Them get rid of Siaga. So PJ carrying back this and them used to call it Chichi. Hear that them do. So when them do, them can't beat upon what you do, For them give a blessing, all right, for a bit of country, If me come see a prime minister and put him work, what me da do? Me da try to put my work and watch pan this and try double up what him do. Don't not to tell lie upon him and I try convince him say him not do nothing. And then when me sit down, me not do nothing. Me say, show me one thing what you do. You are tell about we are house and we are not no go so. We are build 6 game school and not no start. We are build prison not no start. We are building 3 sister story and 3 sister market. We are building next $1 billion market. That's about the mayor in a Kingston and St. Andrew get 25 million for look about 7 market and the music do it. But you gotta use $1 billion bill market in a sentence. That don't make no sense.
Overrun at Cornwall Regional, 27 billion it gone to now. Waste, fraud, and abuse.
Silicon Valley, for this and that, and then Terry Langton now come out and tell about you are with your tax money, you are spend now, you are spend back in a port. What kind of stupidness that? You have central government. You see these lies what them tell you, then him can't do maths properly, Because them have said, sure, 2016, he get 6,014 votes. 6,114, right? And then 2016 get 6,374. Right? You get 160, that 374, yeah? 6,214, 6,374. So they get 160. Something around there. So 160 difference in get though. Yeah, 160.
I'm part of the mayor of Portland.
Yeah. You understand? Yeah, you get that 160 difference. Something around the same get. But when do know him watch the PMP get and say beat him by 2,000, so next time I beat him by 3,000. Me I tell him say PMP I come vote. If him did grow, I understand him. If him go from 6,100 and get 6,114, and if him they get 6,214, and the other 6,314, 6,074, so him get 160. So if he did grow and got 6,800, 6,200, 6,000 what, 6,000 something. 6,008, 6,009, I'm gonna 7,000, I'm gonna, same I go. 7,000 and I'm go 8,000, he'll say, well, 8,000 and they'll say, well, I'm going 2,000 up. He must say, win by 2,000, he might do a math, so he not realize him no move. He don't move.
Yeah.
I just the PMP never come out, come vote. Get it again. So your maths not add up, you must show, so we see them beating by 400, number beating by 2, and you don't move.
Right.
If him gain under the something him gone and put on around 1,000, about 2 on it, that there's 7,000 add and gone 8,000 add. So when I talk about, and we are going to beat them by 3,000. So you expect man move from 6,000 now to 9,000. If I'm going to beat, but there is nothing at all not sure. Say move.
Yeah.
So if they make no sense, if no sister PNP never come out in the last election.
Yeah. And me I put that part.
These things them so stupid.
Me I put that.
Yeah, me I Portland, man. And then the same way when them come out and them ask the question. And you have 12 people. Now we talk to about people every day. Thousands of you, and we talk to people on the ground every day. I mean, I tell you, say this 12 on the ground now sure what even, what Dan said that and that. Because if you ask a question, you can make a private. I'm a ask you now. Me a private man, why me I pay Dan a money? Where that benefit for me? If pay you my money for do a poll. Me's not a party. That for sure is a party coming in the disguise as a businessman. See? Yes,
right.
The big boys, because you want to do that fit, me go try energize a base that we can run a have a talking point. Because remember, when the 3 election card, it never show. But if you ask a question, I'm going to ask again. Would it be fair for you to ask a question? You have a vote this year. So here, me ask you now. So you have a vote. Just tell me. Oh, you have a party leader with 28 bank account. It's a prime minister, 28 bank account. Statutory declaration don't declare, don't certify from 2021 plus 470. I'm going to ask you. 473 million when can't tell me where get the money from. Shell company or you have an opposition leader, but them can't find nothing from them. I call them Market G. Them want to say, oh, but your father the born a fight. That makes sense. But it's an honest man. But we not see nothing with it. We'd have vote for.
Right.
So when I ask a question, and then you gotta get the real answer them now. Because if anybody come and say, boy, I get a box food, I vote in, and also when I count this is a one got. Someone I get some real answers. But you know, ask a question you can't ask about IC and say, if IC, nobody vote for the IC, them vote for party. IC is an agency. So you know, ask how the IC are do if you have confidence in the IC. That couldn't be a question, none at all. And if somebody appear me, if you ask a question, I will not take them money because I tell them say that is stupid and you now come to me to bring down my organization when me take years and build.
Reputable.
We think I idiot.
Right.
It's simple enough, I tell you. And I will come and say I don't do it because them want me to do this. The number one me now about to you. If you go kickstart now, you can't make money, make you sell out your soul. Don't do it.
Right.
You understand what I say, brother? Ask the right question, it's simple.
Righteous
You
thought.
don't make people lose respect for you, man.
Yeah.
You understand? Don't do it. See? If you're the man who take time and build yourself, where you're about, for what? If you have printed piece of paper, and people have faith and trust in you, and then you do dash it away. Because I don't want to compare upon some people in a backward, because you're not different from them to me. Because some people, that's what them soul when you look at 40 for one night, now wonder no elastic left. You understand? None whatsoever. See? None no left. And that bad. You know bad, brother?
Definitely. You can't what shall it profit a man to gain the world and lose his soul? You can't sell out his soul for vanity. Vanity will fade away, but your soul is required of the Lord.
Yes. See? So you can't do that. You don't want to do that what you think you have to. Don't do it. It's bad. See? So you don't ask the right question. So when them come call you again, remember, no man no pick a man want destroy him, just pay for destroy yourself. So when you have one side this and then people used to trust you again, what you do? Nobody now listen to you. You can't make nobody destroy you. Have some pride and dignity. No, sir, you go, brother?
Definitely, you have to. If you stand for nothing, you fall for anything.
So you see, you have to just do the right thing and do it and know say you do it and they say you hold up the thing. Yeah. Yeah. Where you say? They might change the truck and see them color to green and that no good. Get it blue, where you change it to green?
Buy them a fix couple hospital and put in beds and medical equipment and medication with the money. He said them don't care about the people, and that's the message I try to make the people them understand. You have an uncaring government who only care about them party and where them party stand for and them party leader. Them don't care one iota about the afflictions and the suffering of the Jamaica people.
It changed to green already. The man changed the police car them to lime green and lime sour, you know. He might have said them sour lime. Yeah, them changed it to lime green, lime sour, and acidic. So, you know, him change it to lime green, him do all kind of things, and it yes. All these things that you watch it, them change already. You see the picture? So I appear that them do. Them just step on party, not to grow the country. So Michelle Charles, you up there, so. And when you give somebody a push, I mean, for the people, that's assault.
Yeah.
Sexual assault, that, you know.
Yeah.
Not because you're a woman, that's sexual assault. You live up to one fuck and push thing about this of your hide.
But it showed the difference with Michael Manley. Instead of the clip them where you play with former Prime Minister, the greatest Prime Minister, Michael Manley was promoting the country, the people, the upliftment of the people. The policies that talk about in our parliament was for the benefit of the whole entire Jamaica
country. For the kids, them in a parliament that talk about the kids, them and them book and them work and when because them don't want them face blank wall. We don't hear them thing there. Education, yeah. You see me I say?
Stark difference between a great leader, Michael Manley, versus a wannabe leader who's incompetent and doesn't understand economics, doesn't understand management, doesn't understand the art of communication, doesn't understand the constitution. Him not understand nothing. He's just incompetent and illiterate and arrogant.
And you know what I noticed the media with them pass again the other day. Remember, you know, them are try to promote and tell about Chinese. They make Chinese start celebrate and carry them in our last independence last year.
Yeah, yeah.
With them dragon, make the man them go home with that. Which part of China you see we are celebrating independence?
That's right.
You can't do this. Them go home with that. You celebrate Jamaican independence the region why we them did not the ship when them come across from Africa. Yeah? That is total disrespect. They hear them now, well, the Chinese are there now. Family of the 80, no. Them one of those come in the drug and them wonder whether they ever see them try to celebrate them a Jamaican.
Right. Them born at Jamaica. Right.
Out of many why you ever see them come with a drug and I tell about some man come down the other day and celebrate motherland. I want to come and tell people one bag of bullshit about them the day 1880. Slavery abolished from 1838.
But Father,
to 18, that is 42 years to me. That's so far that you know they're far from half a century. 80 years from far. And you come and tell me about them there from the 1880. Them one there Jamaica.
But this government don't care about it. This government don't care about just like listen, them money are still out reggae music for Afrobeat. Them put in Liza basement for mash up dancehall and destroy reggae music, the culture, the genre of Jamaica that the whole world celebrate. Artists travel from Jamaica soil, go to Europe, Japan, America, Africa, the Caribbean islands because of reggae. And this the same way they mash up reggae music are the same way they mash up Jamaica. When you say them a promote all the Chinese, hey, him and Trump are gonna have big problem. I can't tell you that right now.
I make them have dragon in our place and then I try to tell you an excuse that we don't know our history. So I want to take everybody say them don't. Or if you care people from the motherland, anybody but they are Jamaica, if you're the band, you will not be alive now. No push part of the 1800. Listen, if you're born 1900, they are 25. 125. If you're born 1900, you use 125 right now.
Yeah.
124 plus, that's 125 years ago, 1900. So if you go back to the 1800, most of them are alive. We don't have nobody in the 1800 left in Jamaica. Say, much as 1880. You'll be 145. If you're born 1880, 145.
But Father Lonesome, keep your eye on the geopolitics. I see them have the Chinese with them leased out the wharf to. I see the wharf, and that's the guns and the ammunition and the drugs them are come through. Watch the geopolitics with this war for the Chinese them own and the American government. Watch what gonna happen. Remember, I tell you that. I'm not gonna say nothing.
Well, on there, so them do. You can't put a flag on the ground. This is disrespect. The flag, you know, want to put it on the ground for people run up on it. Every nation come run up and we are trying. Who put the flag on it? You're serious? Me have to see that because you can't put the flag on the ground. And by the way, me see them have some youth to them carrying now with a little dirty yellow flag. I remember the flag there. And a yellow, you know, a gold. You know the flag, gold.
Right.
Not that yellow, there's sunburn and yellow, no, gold. Right? And we see them carrying some things, say a police more show it tomorrow. You know, imitate because you come in with this blue dinner like you're war with the people. People more in peace with the number one uniform. They're more in peace with the number one uniform. They're not this what we are saying now. These are disrespect. When you have on them thing, them blue thing, them gold pan thing, it's like you go for war and the disrespect. People more see as a police, you know, they stripe and the thing, and you know, them never used to in the war mood there. When people see them, they come like arm and buck up acid. Them come and them are wear a flag when the youth them are wear it now. Can we see them carrying some people say them are imitate police. With them little things same way, you know, have on the flag.
Yeah.
It's easy for bill. Duplicate it. Get duplicated with these. These are the dumb. I remember Google Gaga come up with that. I know him a dumbass. He's a piece. He's a wanker. Google to a wanker too.
You know I'm losing visa for go America though. You didn't know that.
Which one?
Google. Google Yaga.
Google too?
Yep. No, Google Yaga, the original Google Yaga. Them revoking visa. Before him step down. The US revoking visa.
But the one yeah, he have green card. They don't have green card, you know. Them to take a chump. When I need to take Google to green card, can lie and him pay human right violation. So the green card them have a little sickness problem. Them need to take it. Them need to take it.
Yeah.
When they need to take him green card, I make sure him pay the tax in the US, you know. Yes. I take him green card. Them need to lose him green card. Yes. Yeah, man. Them go on bad. Them need to lose it, man. See? Yeah, man. Him need to lose it. For me run down Queenie DNA. She gone into hiding. Start biting bug life. Yeah. I bite bug life. Okay. It rose dust now when I saw my knock it in and going in cheetah. Run down Queenie DNA. She gone into hiding. Start biting bug life. Yes. And a fighting or biting, you know, can bite it bite everything, you know. That nastiness. Bite everything. See? Alright, so Pastor Ricky, a time for my bigger time now, you know. But what I do tomorrow, I'll come across, so I'm gonna start drop the thing. See them here, people, see them here. But we just run Michael, man, we want to run this. Because we want to start read through the whole of this. At the same thing, we your man himself come say it, right? So we want to read through the whole of this. Let me show you now. We want to read through them here. Them here we want to start read through. I could so much page up there of this. That one have a 60. See that Jamaica, right? So I could just touch it. See, but we want to start run through them here. And we have them have something and dropping a me too, you know. So we are run through them here. We want to start run through the whole of them here. But enough thing we have to run through, man. See? Michael's the first in study, so we feel like yes, man. So we have to run through the whole of them here, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. You see them?
Yeah. I have them.
All right, so we're going to start. And what's the crew? Military crew, no? Well, see where one all up now all over the place, and yes.
See it there?
Look here.
See it
there. All right, good, nice. See it now? Yes, man, lovely. So we're going to run through them tomorrow, yeah? Start run through them and tomorrow, the next day announce. Look on this now. the entire JLP look at Gleaner. Look on these people. You see about that, Mark? JLP Gleaner propaganda campaign. Yes. Yeah, you know, I have to push up them thing. I'm going through them here. Yes.
All right.
Yes. So we have to run through this. I never run through the 8th and run through the what other thing them, you know. Because them people must get over these things. It will stop.
Yeah,
Yes.
and them I lie to the people and I deceive the people, and because people not reading and researching and studying, them ring bell and shout and scream and get excited about lies and deception.
Donovan, when you say man do the round, if you let go the round and then now to do it, man, everybody have to carry it. Because, you know, Andrew Holness will come, as we said before, Andrew Holness will come, and if you apologize to Siaga and Bushrat, you have a duty to come and come tell me who Siaga beat.
Amen.
One time him get beaten and him have drop soap syndrome, and what we can do for help him. You know, we can't tell him go at that time because him still might have drop soap all in him sleep and I jump out of him sleep. We don't know. So one if him trouble with the drop soap syndrome and do all of these things. Eh?
Queenie for peer reparation.
Beat him in black like Blackie Tutus and make white man from Boston beat him. Yeah? And Queenie, you know, film grand people, them are slave master.
Yeah.
Them
So
have slave master.
Jamaican money to the people them now. For pay them up.
Queenie for pay. Yes, him for pay the money there, you know. Preparation money, you know. Queenie, you know. I will put it up, I put him out. That's a slave master. I will put him
flyers and send it to me so I can post. Queenie needs for pay reparation for slavery.
Yes. Yeah. No, but I'm saying, you know, he might go around because I go play him before we even come out, before I go eat my bickle. I go draw about bushrat. Because
Give me an opportunity. Young Ricardo Brooks on a lot list, those listening, never heard of this. But is it true that there are occasions in society I got to physically beat you? Yeah, I'm not ashamed to say that, Cliff. Let me ask you, give you an opportunity. Young Ricardo Brooks on a lot list, those listening, never heard of this. But is it true that there are occasions in society I got to physically beat you? Yeah, I'm not ashamed to say that, Cliff.
Jesus Christ. So you know, not ashamed to make a man a hold you and block you up. Are you not ashamed to say it? Eh?
Make them better.
You can imagine? Him not ashamed to say this? You kidding me? This bad way now, not true.
Low self-esteem, man.
Eh?
West Kingston, run him away, man. Him not ready yet.
This so bad.
Vote him out.
Him not ashamed to say it to my people.
Make slave owner beat him and say make him better. Disgraceful.
I ashamed to say it. And then make him a better man. And then we make it worse. We make it worse. This is what Siaga say. Look here. This is what Siaga say, but Siaga tell them now why I'm beat them. Hear this.
All of a sudden everybody turned on. The better learn that in any organization is only one gun going rule.
That's why I'm beat them.
All of a sudden everybody turned on. The better learn that in any organization is only one gun going rule.
You want to hear this? All of a sudden everybody turned on.
If no one a competition.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
One Big Mama run the story again with Dead Man and tell Dead Man for tell the world. Everybody in the diaspora know.
If I'm a little youth, I get beat because that.
When did the beating start? Why did the beating happen? What did he do to get who, what, why, when, and how? Who, what, why, when, and how? We need to answer them questions.
And nobody worry about nothing now. And if him have drop soap syndrome, because him want help, we have to put together and try help him. because this abuse. It's abuse. And for them to do, Anjo, try to send him a one of them damaged house there. Make him try to go, and if a ball, dead man, you have to ball and free up yourself.
Them have battered women shelter in America. I don't know if them have battered women shelter in Jamaica. For battered women who have been abused.
Battered, like when get battered by no, it's on away, you know. More like when them batter him, you have to send him to a shelter. I make him get over.
When he wants a government, send him to the shelter, man.
Yes. You see, and then them take Siaga and put for money. Or if you have an abuser, we catch people and beat them, physically beat them, and you put for money. It's bad for the party and everything. And Holness need to come out and apologize to the world.
And highway, take him off for the highway, them name off for the highway.
He might go on.
It's a bad symbolism for Jamaica. Listen, Jamaica need a Me Too movement and includes Siaga and I too, like with them the Bill Cosby after 30 years. Siaga can still be a part of that. All of the abuse of them in Jamaica, including him in I.
No, but him said, and him say him proud of it, you know. He's not ashamed. Him say make him be a better person. Poor man feel when you're about to abuse you and he make you a better person. And you're pooper. Eh? And you feel proud. It make you a better person today.
That's why I'm being so kind of trauma.
After me, my youth, I get beaten and no go when I'm big, you know. That make it worse. I double and triple up, you know. More I think after me a youth, I get them beaten there, you know. You think, oh, and I know me I get after me a youth. He might beat me. That's sure to the man brutalize him. From him I pick him. More I hear it.
I'm want healing. Yeah, I'm traumatized.
We have to hear it, man.
And tell him can start the healing process by talking about it more often on the platform than when go speak.
Yeah.
Make the whole Jamaica know. That's how I'm get healing. You have to vent it and get it out of your system. So you start with Big Mama and you continue with Big Mama, forget the therapist. And then you start ventilate it with the people so the people know what Siaga did to you. And that's how you get healed from the trauma where you suffer from Siaga.
Somebody just send me Chucky Bone, see me? Well, him lock up now, right? Chucky Bone.
Okay.
And left to defend himself. Yeah, come on. Yeah.
The system left him for defend
He will
himself.
be back to serve his country. I serve, protect, and this. Yeah. Yes. So remember, tell them lock him up, you know?
Yeah.
Chucky Brown used by the system and left to defend himself. He will come out victorious. He will be back. So you could have go to prison and then you come out to serve your country, you kill much man and all kind of things. And not Chucky alone should I get locked up. You have to be careful. Yeah. But no, but Eddie couldn't beat him for thief. Eddie what $433 million, you know. And they have all kind of things out of it. And if you got to borrow money and pay back how much million, you know. So they can't make the thief.
31
And nobody not thief and say them not, you know, I mean I know put that in the paper the other day, the worst thing that never seen go put out.
Yeah.
And you can't call nobody not thief neither. It not permit him. Eh?
Him not have no moral grounds to stand for. No standing.
Yeah. A dead man, him name a dead man Mackenzie. Anyway, my brother, a time for me go eat some big.
Blessings and honor to you.
So nice, you know, with a move, you know, brother. So nice, but you know, a big time, so you know, it go already. So hot.
Congratulations for last night too. Congratulations about last night.
You know? Yeah, man, nice. But I tell you, say, enjoy yourself, you know. Nice.
Yeah.
You understand? But there, I notice, me have to come whop the show out to them because that's how I move, you know. Long as they have them evilly around you have to keep them off, you know. So people, later.
Yeah, man. Respect everybody. Thanks, Father Alonso. Big respect.
Yes.
Right.
I'm going to build on some of this place. Tell the boy, let's follow back, come on. You don't want from the follow back, no man. See, anyway, good song. load some run the place. Me no follow back a man, come me no run rat race. Big train set up, load some set the place. Me follow back a man, yo, yo, yo. As a man said to me, you're an expansion man. Cool, in the car, I'm Ballot from. Every man jump up on the bandwagon. Put them lyrics together, and I do make one boy. Them don't know how to compose song, the boy. Them sound like cold bag and follow the hell. Them 50 and don't stand, me visit the love in a while. I'm full of a tank, run a big train setter, loan from set the place. Me never love a come and come in no run rat race. Big train setter, they loan some set the place. Never love a come on, yo, veteran. To perform a state, so enough of them have to rest, yes. Take some juice and smoke too big at the fist. The crowd naturally where we drop down and dead. Get nervous and I know what to say, yo. Load some natural and what them a think. Man a vegetarian and me no smoke no drink. When me up on the mic how the moon starting. I have the iceberg on the Titanic sing. Man a big train setter, load some set the place. Never love a come and come in and run right.